We're gonna get this place hot and clammy. 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 Just like the McPoyles like it. The whole family's here.
How many? What is that a jar of? What is that a jar of, dude? What is that? Whoa, Jesus!
Hey, man.
We cannot have the McPoyle brothers in here creeping everybody out, bro. They bang each other.
Yeah.
Margaret, what are you doing here? Is that like a sexual thing? All right, let's do this.
She's still expecting a call.
That's not gonna happen, so just move past it, all right?
You will call her!
How many can there possibly be? Oh, good to see her again. Good. And she doesn't know what I'm saying, right? Okay. What is that, a fight? Where's your brother, dude?
We just stepped out of the shower. He'll be down in a minute.
All right, listen, you guys can't go... Did you just say we?
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Ryan.
You think I'm bluffing?
You think I'm bluffing?
I think you're bluffing.
Then bluff this! Ryan, stab somebody!
McPoyle bloodline's been pure and clean for 1,000 years. This marriage is an abomination.
Now, when you say pure and clean, you mean what exactly?
It means we haven't bred outside the bloodline.
For 1,000 years?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
My client is odd. You might even refer to his family as very creepy.
Now, there was another member of the McPoyle family clan at the wedding the night of the incident. A one Mr. Royal McPoyle, a bird. Look into the gallery and you will see Royal's victims. It took Margaret's vocal cords in 1999, leaving her mute. Keith McPoyle lost his eyes and his ears to it in 76. Fly, my pet! Fly!
Later, bitches.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna be sick.
Go, do it. Oh, feel it. Let it out.
Let's just get out of here.
Don't flush.
Talking like a gremlin, hypersonic lady. Out of Iran, out of Iran. Walls are coming down, beat it to Candace Owens. Too much Iran, too much Iran. Miriam Francois makes me feel like a BBI. No Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg, 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 Thunberg. Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg, 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 Thunberg. Francesca Albanese, you know she's calling 'cause she's not Albanian too. Candace Owens, you have to defeat Owen Jones. 3. Prof Morandi, you know he's waking up to hypersonic goons. Get under the bunker, get under the bunker. And no 4 men is in the bunker. Hypersonic booms, we gooning. Hypersonic booms, we gooning. Hypersonic booms, we gooning. Have you ever been? No Douglas, only Bill Moraes. Walls are coming down, beat it to Candace Owens. Too much Iran, too much Iran. They don't stink the whole place. The genociders, diapers in the bunkers. No Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg, 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 Thunberg. No Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg, 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 Thunberg.
Well, you're just talking like a Mongoloid.
I don't give a fuck. I am a Mongoloid. In my heart, I'm a Mongoloid. That is what I am. We are a horde. That is what we are. Yes, we are that. We are 100% that.
That's not something to be proud of.
It is something to be proud of, because the Mongols are the ones who created civilization. And you created nothing but barbarism. You're the fucking barbarians. You destroyed the treasures of mankind. The Mongols only united it. What the fuck do you know about civilization? What the fuck do you know about pride? What the fuck do you have to be proud of? Except looting, genociding, and destroying the cultures and peoples and wealth of this world. What the fuck do you know, Cans cuck?
Well, you're the one here chimping out, so...
I am chipping out, bitch, because I'm a fucking human being. And you're a little soy boy cuck, little bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am.
No, I see you. I think you're a Mongoloid. That's what you...
I am a Mongoloid, you're right. It is what I am, and I'm proud of being that.
Well, it's an anthropological term. It doesn't actually
Okay,
mean Mongol.
oh, so what's your fucking point? You ugly, disgusting, fucking ugly, disgusting, fucking barbarian, smelly piece of shit. You wanna talk racism? I can be way more racist than you, Angloid. What fucking civilizations did Angloids ever fucking have? It needed the Romans to fuck all of you in your ass to give you any civilization. You never had any of your own. You wanna be racist? I could be way more racist. You wanna talk shit about Asians? What the fuck do you have on Asia, huh?
I have nothing on it.
You have nothing, cause you're a Can's cuck, bitch.
I think Israel has unique issues. Here's the one piece of advice I'll give you. Okay, if you're joining the IDF, okay. Leave your fucking cell phone at home. And stop taking stupid fucking videos, okay. Cause everybody's fucking you with it, okay. And if you see a soldier, okay, going through a fucking drawer and listen. If you wanna fucking wear a dress and you think it's funny, just don't fucking take a fucking video picture of it, okay. Jesus, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. And if you see a soldier, okay, going through a fucking drawer and listen. If you wanna fucking wear a dress and you think it's funny, just don't fucking take a fucking video picture of it, okay. Jesus, okay, yeah, okay. And if you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay. If you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay. If you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay.
Stupid fucking videos, okay? Because everybody's fucking you with them, okay? And if you see a soldier, okay, going through a fucking drawer, and listen, if you want to fucking wear a dress and you think it's funny.
May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
Are you ready for the Karen Rangers?
Right, okay, people. Okay, people. Back again with another one. Bong kakat in streams. Right, people, what's good? It's 4:26 a.m. Malaysian time. I don't know what time it is in your place, in your country. I don't give a fuck about your country, right? I can't sleep. So yeah, might as well stream. I got nothing to say. So if you got beef with me, today's the day. Tonight's the night, right? If you got beef,
Tonight's the night. What's good, Toivo? What's good, Miku? If you're nasty, what's good? Ethklim Kim Tab. Ethklim Kim Tab. I need to pronounce this correctly. Ethklim Kim Tab. Yo, the Arabic language is probably one of the few languages that has a lisp as one of the alphabets, right? It has a lisp. And I can't pronounce it even though I got a lisp, right? I got a lisp, but I can't pronounce it. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you're a funny person. You're a funny person, right, in real life. But then someone points a camera at you and suddenly you forgot how to be funny. What's good, Heidi? 5:57 a.m. in the Outbacks. Toivo, 23 p.m. in the fucking boondocks. I got my tea with me. Let's start this shit, right? Let's check out what's happening with the Flotilla. Wait, what? Mandalorian is out? I didn't know that. Nah, don't change. Please don't change your username. Do not change yo Atlim Kemtab. Do not change your username, please. Please. For the sake of the culture, do not change your username. Atlim Kemtab. Is it your name though? Like what is it? What is it? Yo, the Mandalorian and Grogu. What do you mean? I'm looking at DNW podcast live here. It says, is there a new Mandalorian season? I don't know. Let me check. Mandalorian trailer. There's a new season? Holy shit. Oh, it's in theaters. There's a movie. Holy fuck. There's a Mandalorian movie out right now. What? Say what? How you see how was good slice of the universe? You're literally the opposite. You're inverted. Yeah, you're probably in the Yankee land, right? You're inverted with me. I'm 4:30 a.m. You're in Maine. That's where the fucking Plataner is. Right? Isn't that? Yo, nobody told me Mandalorian had a movie out. This is how out of the loop I've been. Okay, that's crazy. I need to go to the theaters now. Theaters.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about...
He only hunts Imperial war criminals, so Graham Plataner, watch out.
preventing another war.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Hey.
Oh, the horrible baby. It's a bad baby.
Strap in.
We need a professional.
Hang on.
What's good, Caddy the Cat Twin? What's good, Polish publisher? IDF, watch out.
What happens when you're not there to protect him?
You good? I'll be right behind you. Go. Go!
Mandalorian, you will suffer. Then it will be his turn.
Monsters. The old protect the young. And Abandon the young. Protect the old.
Memorial. What the fuck is Memorial Day?
It's time.
Wait, what's Memorial Day? Wait a minute. What's Memorial Day? Holy fuck. Memorial Day is the Civil War. To honor, how about you honor the Red Army defeating the Nazis? What about that one? Victory Day. What the fuck is this shit? Who is to what? It originated in the aftermath of the Civil War, after World War I. Expanded to honor for holy shit. It's propaganda. What's good, Ray? Slice of the universe. Driving, can't chat. Driving to where? Yo, it's fucking military propaganda.
Are you scared? You should be.
Good job, baby.
Yo, I would love to see this in theaters. Like, I'll be real. But it looks like shit. I'm gonna be honest. It looks low budget. It looks worse than the TV series. What's good, Truth Sensei? It looks worse than the TV series. What the fuck is
the
this?
way.
I might watch it still because I like sci-fi. But it looks like shit, people. It looks like a YouTube movie. What the fuck is going on? Anyone? Nah, I can't pirate that shit. What's good, genre? Sci-fi should be low budget. Have you guys ever seen Farscape? No, Farscape, that's the one. That's the one. Farscape trailer. Now that's sci-fi. Farscape. Look, the reason I can't pirate that shit is because I want to watch it in the theaters, okay? I want the theater experience. I want popcorn. I want sausages. No homo. I want, I want the sound. I want the big screen. Right? What's good, Miko? Why should you be sleeping? You shouldn't be sleeping. Nobody should be sleeping when I'm streaming. Ray, the sound balancing is always off and you can't hear shit, then get yours clapped. What are you talking about? Get yours clapped? What? Slice of the universe, home from work, 1 hour. Holy shit. You must be a yank. 1 hour is crazy. Nah, Toivo, do you understand English, Toivo? I need the theater experience. Yo, the last time I enjoyed myself in the theaters, it was Dune 2. Holy shit. I took the big screen. I don't know what it's called. The big ass screen. And your seat can vibrate with the sound. Holy shit. Right? But this one looks like shit, people. I show you sci-fi.
This is madness!
What is the matter with you people?
Soft, yes. Weak, no.
I am in charge.
Nah, Claudia Black, people. Call Claudia Black. Miko, I got you not to say my name. Say less, fam. Say less. Tima Kashif, right? Tima Kashif. One more time. Tima Kashif. Yeah, you got clapped in the theater? What the fuck? What's going on here? Ray, last movie I watched in theaters was Parasite. Parasite was made. I'll be real, Parasite was made for a Korean movie. Let's see. Okay, I got a clip for y'all. Let's talk about this. Let's deal with the fuckeries and then we can get to the serious stuff. Toivo, you give money to the Zio company, Disney. I understand, but you know, if you enjoy doing something, do it. Right? If you can avoid it, yes. But if you want to do it, just do it. Okay? Don't be a fucking pussy. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, I think.
Hello, Professor. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Sneeko. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good to hear from you. A long time no speak.
Yeah. How was your Southeast Asia tour?
It was great. I loved Malaysia, Indonesia, South Philippines. I did get banned in Australia on the way back, but I didn't stream that.
I saw that.
So basically the premise here is these two fucking bozos. These two bozos love Malaysia. I'll explain to you why certain people, certain types of people, they go to Malaysia, they love it. Right-wingers. I'll tell you why right-wingers love Malaysia. Malaysia is the perfect conservative right-wing country. This is why Sneeko love Malaysia. Right? Professor Jiang will probably love Malaysia.
I saw that. Yeah. I was following your tour on social media.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm glad that you were keeping up. I got to learn a little bit. I was asking about Chinese influence in a lot of these places because it was interesting to learn, especially in your lectures. You're speaking about the Strait of Malacca. I didn't know about the difference between Malaysia and Indonesia, although they're very similar in a lot of ways, like the Batik. I think overall, Indonesia seems to be working with the U.S. a lot more, and Malaysia seems to be more separate.
Yeah, the entire Indonesian military has been co-opted by the CIA. I mean, it's essentially a CIA front cut out.
How were they able to get that done? Because Malaysia and Indonesia have so much in common. They're both Muslim-dominated countries, Southeast Asia. What's the difference?
I think it was just political leadership. So American corporations have always been very active in Indonesia. They sort of took over from the Dutch, right? So formerly Indonesia was a Dutch colony.
Yo, these two motherfuckers are just talking shit, people. Malaysia and Indonesia are both equally friendly with the US. It's just that Indonesia might be slightly worse. They might be slightly more blatant. Malaysia is a bit more low-key, right? Malaysia play both sides. Malaysia will appease both US, China, Russia, all the big powers. But at the same time, Malaysia still is not anti-US. Malaysia is only anti-US via propaganda. You get what I'm saying? Malaysia is anti-US in optics. Why? Because the people are anti-US, right? Malaysians are generally anti-America, so the politicians have to maintain an optics of being anti-US. You get me? Yeah, so that's why. But yeah, it works. However, I wouldn't say Malaysia is too overt with it because Indonesia literally wants to send military to Israel to help Israel. So yeah, okay, in certain ways, Indonesia is just worse, right? They're just and Malaysia is probably the only OIC country which is kinda pro-Iran, right? I'll give Malaysia some credit, but Malaysia low-key will appease any. Malaysia is a small country. It will appease any big nation, including China, including Russia, including USA. But yeah, the people are generally anti-US, so the politicians have to maintain a certain image. However, low-key, we have BlackRock presence in Malaysia. So it's not entirely, but yeah, of course, if you're a foreigner and you're a Muslim, you're a conservative, you want to have an idealized idea of Malaysia, right? At Klim Kim Tap. That life after death VR simulator outside the mosque was weird. Just get some video games. Nah. Yeah, that was trippy. Look, I told you, Malaysia is a conservative haven. Like mosque, Muslims, it's for families. Nobody comes to Malaysia for the fuckeries. Nobody comes to Malaysia for the fuckeries. If you want fuckery, you can go Thailand. Even Indonesia has some fuckeries. Malaysia is mad conservative, people. I don't know what happened. I remember the early 2000s being mad hedonistic. But then some, like, it used to be biker gangs and clubbers, people who go clubbing, get me, in the city. But somewhere along the way it changed, and it's mostly families in the city. I don't know what happened. And then Gen Z, they don't like to club. They don't like the fuckeries. Gen Z just like to drink coffee, right? They like to go to anime conventions and shit. They like wholesome stuff for some reason. So yeah, that's what happens. And we're done with this. That's all I wanted to say. Let's see what else we got.
I give credit to white people and their creativity and hatred. Because to call you guys sand, I thought that was very creative.
No,
The desert, sand, let's add them together.
I've even added a different level. So sometimes they use another slur is like they call us glass.
Glass?
Yes.
Why?
Because what happens when you nuke the sand?
Sand. Oh, glass.
There's
Sand
glass.
glass.
They're not just. They're no physics.
It's almost like
they are like scientists.
You upgraded. From sand to glass. There's glass. They got so many.
But what do you mean boring, Heidi? You don't like wholesome? You don't like wholesome shit? Miko, BC is Gen Z coded grandpa. Ooh, I don't like going to fucking. I do actually. I do like going to cafes. I do like going to cafes. Man with long last name who has been accused of being Vagina Bush in Discord, right? Yo, man with long last name, are you Vagina Bush? Let's get. Well, number one, you're probably not. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're not. Wait, are you? Wait a minute, you're not, right? Are you Vagina Bush? Nah, I can't move on until we get this. We get this sorted. Yo, man with long last name, are you Vagina Bush? Okay, he's gone. How do I move on now? Oh, he's not. Okay, he's not. Oh yeah, but you did say I'm gay. So what the fuck? Can't be you. You can't be Vagina Bush. I don't think Vagina Bush has a long last name, right? I don't know any who is Vagina Bush. You even spelled it correctly. Holy shit. Nah, you don't have Vagina Bush vibes. But Vagina Bush, the last name is Bush. Yeah, he spelled it right. Right? Nah, Vagina Bush, last name is Bush. So, right? Can't be. Yeah, let me just put it in Discord. I don't think man with long last name is Vagina Bush. Yeah, he spelled it correctly, so yeah, this shit is sussy as hell. Anyway. Okay, let's just check out some news on the Flotilla. Global Sumud Flotilla. So it got intercepted 3 days ago. Yo, people are not reporting on this shit. Oh, let's see. Guardian is reporting it. Holy shit. It has a J. Look, y'all know my opinions on the Flotilla, right? Y'all know my opinions on the Flotilla. I'm like, at this point, I don't want to say it. It's probably controversial, and y'all probably don't like it, but let's check it out anyway.
This is
And then
the
we'll talk.
fifth day of our Global Smooth Flotilla mission that departed from Turkey on the 14th of May. And this morning at around 10:30, we have noticed some of the Israeli warships on the horizon, and they one by one started to intercept the other members of our flotilla.
Oh, muted. My bad. Yo, Joomla. I got no topics tonight, so if you got beef with me, spit it out. By the way, that's a crazy username. Joomla is a fucking website, you know, content management system from the fucking 2000s. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is your name Joomla? That's crazy. Are you the Joomla? Did you create Joomla? That's crazy. How the fuck is your name Joomla? Yo, nah. You gotta explain your name. Why is your name Joomla? Why the fuck? That's what we're talking about. Your name, your fucking name. Why is it Joomla? No. We're not talking about Israel. We're not talking about Israel. We're talking about Joomla. Joomla. Yo. Joomla. Toivo, you're wilding out, Toivo. That flotilla is only little liberal soy boy beta cucks. I have my own opinions about the flotilla. It's not as extreme as Toivo. Ray, I also have a J. Smoking Zaza. What's good, sirs? Nah, fuck it. I want to listen to the song now. Minister of Enjoyment. What's the name of the song? Minister of Enjoyment. Nah, this is the best music video on earth. Nah, Joomla, you're wilding out. I love the CMS. It's still valid. What do you mean it's still valid? What website is using Joomla these days? Who the fuck is using Joomla? WordPress is better anyway. WordPress is superior anyway. Who the fuck is still using Joomla in fucking 2026, people? That's crazy. Minister of Enjoyment. Smoking Zaza.
Shoddy fucking puppy. The president of Putin.
Fire, man.
Desperado. Many, my amigo. Balotelli. Ladies taking me photo. Paparazzi. Don Julio. Don Diami. Ecumete la o. Ni pestas a la o. Asa metra la o. Ni la o. Ecumete la o. Ni pestas a la o. Asa metra la o. Ni la o. Yeah. 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 It's not the way you see me here because of the way you're talking to me here. Think you see me the street of.
Yo. Joomla is one of the most user-friendly CMS after WordPress. Also one of the most custom. Nah. WordPress is superior. Like I be real. Joomla is, I don't know, man. It's outdated, okay, Joomla? I don't mean to be disrespectful, right? But it's outdated. And WordPress is superior. But also websites are outdated in general. Nobody uses website. People just use social media, right? Polish publisher why are you driving for 6 hours? Where are you going? Right? 6 hours in Yankee land, you won't even get out of your own state. So where the fuck are you driving? Are you driving from Minner to Soda? Right? Motherfucker is driving from Minner to Soda. Tell me when you arrive in Soda. I'm here for the Joomla arc. Smoking a J, crocheting a sweater. Nah, this song is amazing. He's gonna say, Minister of Enjoyment. Now that part is monumental. He said Balotelli. You see, that's lyrics. He said Balotelli. With one word, you get the vibe. Balotelli. Do you know what Balotelli is? Yo, Jarros, do you even know what Balotelli is? You say one word in a song, people immediately catch the vibe.
Minister of Enjoyment.
Minister of Enjoyment. Run it back.
Minister of Enjoyment.
Nah, one more time.
Minister of Enjoyment. It's a continental, monumental. We go live forever. Drop another bank out. I demand there must be meta. Smoke is zaza. Let me can't forget your mother. Egume deula, ni pesta zaula, azame traula, ni deula, egume deula, ni pesta zaula, azame traula, ni deula.
Nah, I love African music, people. 93 million views. Fucking love African music. Fucking love African music. What's good? Fucking yo. I summoned the anarchist. You see, that's why I put the anarchist symbol in the Discord. I wanted to summon all the anarchists. It's the ADHD stream tonight. We need all the anarchists. Because they can't focus. Anarchists can't focus. Joomla Cat, where are you from? Take a guess. Man with long last name. Public transport is very limited, so it can't always be used, but I agree that it should be used whenever it's viable. I have one question, man with long last name. One question. Do you think cars are bombs? Do you think that vehicles are a weapon? Just one question. Man with long last name, do you think cars are weapons or bombs? Okay? Answer me. Ray, I gotta do a 6-hour drive to my fam's farm this week. Holy shit. No. Australia gotta be the worst for driving. Like, it's just fucking deserts. It's just the fucking outback. Rap from Ghana. Yeah, Africa. Big up Africa. Ghana, fucking Nigeria, fucking Congo, fucking... What else? Nigeria, Ghana, Congo. What are the countries that make good music in Africa? Joomla, why are you hiding your face? Because I work for certain people, and if they've, look, if I'm talking shit about a lot of shit, I could get jailed, okay? This country is a bit sensitive. No freedom of speech over here. Okay? So I don't want to show face. And I'm working, look, if I'm any other guy, I would show face, but I work for right-wingers, so I can't show face. Okay? I work for right-wingers, okay? I gotta be real. Right-wingers are sensitive. They're sensitive people. You say cars. Ah, fuck. I can't say that. Cars funny. Man with long last name, not in... Okay, then you're not Vagina Bush. We figured it out. You're not Vagina Bush. Because you don't consider cars as weapons. Yes, Pulido, Morocco has been putting out good music lately. Yeah, Morocco is in Africa, so... Africa is they make the best music. Joomla, your accent seems American. Well, you're a fucking piece of shit. Right? You're a fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Right? Ray, you can go by the coastlines. Even your coastlines is just desert, Ray. Even your coastlines is just sand and desert. Polish publisher. I'm in the middle of fucking Iowa. That's not a real place. Okay, since the sunset is here, let's talk about AOC. Let's talk about AOC. Talk about AOC. Joomla, but they can trace you by your voice. I'll be real, someone early in my YouTube career, someone did comment. Someone figured it out. They said, hey, that's you, isn't it? And they put my name on the fucking YouTube comment. Right? A motherfucker put my name in the YouTube comment. Is that you? That's crazy. Someone did figure it out through the voice. Miku, if you're nasty, let's talk about AOC. Let's talk about you and me. Is that a Michael Jackson? Oh, Michael Jackson movie. Maybe I should go. I need to go office today for like to do some paperwork for a few hours. Maybe I should go see a movie. Maybe I should go see the Michael Jackson movie. Joomla, why are you insulting? You just called me a Yankee. You just called me a Yankee. Is that you, Ahmed? No way I'm named Ahmed. Nobody in here is named Ahmed, unless you live in Putrajaya, unless you're fucking Arab. Fucking Arab. At Klem Kemtab, WordPress gets a lot of 0-day security vulnerabilities compared to Joomla. Wait, what do you mean? Toivo, ACP is better? What do you mean ACP is better? Yo, Bad Empanada was glazing ACP. When did he talk about ACP? He was glazing ACP. How Bad Empanada is useless? Wait, what? I remember him literally recently he was glazing the ACP, but people misunderstood what he was trying to say. He was trying to say you should be ashamed of yourself when ACP is the only movement that makes sense. Right? Joomla. Nah. Fuck Joomla. I hate Joomla. Fucking hate Joomla. WordPress all day. Number one, Joomla can't have multiple categories. WordPress can have multiple categories. What if your article has multiple categories? Right? What if it's like news and something else? At Claim Kim Tab, I mean WordPress is easier to hack for noobs. Look, at Claim Kim Tab, that's because nobody uses Joomla. Nobody fucking uses Joomla. This is like the Apple, back in the day, right? In 2000 and 2016, all the Apple fucking, I can't say the slur, all the Apple F words, right? All these iPhone, Apple, we're like going, oh, Apple is more stable. Of course it's fucking stable. Nobody uses it. Everybody uses PC, Windows. Of course it's going to be a bit unstable because everybody uses it. Nobody uses Apple. Nobody bothers to destabilize Apple. The fuck out of here. Nah, none of this is my name. Izzat Haider Yusuf. I'm not fucking Iranian. I'm not fucking Iranian. The fuck out of here. Hey, Kyle is wild. Kyle Kulinski, what a fucking F word. Fucking Kyle Kulinski, what a F word. Yeah, exactly, right, Sunset? Apple does have viruses, but nobody uses Apple. So nobody bothers to destabilize Apple. That's why it's stable. Anyway, where were we? Holy shit. Okay, AOC. Holy shit. Right, AOC. By the way, follow me on Twitter. BunkerCat15. Follow me on Twitter. BunkerCat Yank Hate account. Right? Follow me. Yo, Toivo. Toivo is bad empanada, people. Toivo is fucking bad empanada. He's talking shit about the ACP about a week ago. And now suddenly he's glazing ACP just because Daddy Empanada is glazing ACP. Nah, he wasn't glazing ACP. He was saying, you should be ashamed of yourself, Yankees, because ACPer is the only movement that makes sense in Yankee land, and ACP is shit, people. It's fucking shit. It's a bunch of gay boys. It's a bunch of white boy cracker ass, MAGA ass, fucking Nazi gay boys. That's what ACP is. A bunch of smelly Nazi gay white boys. It's shit. But that's the best you got, Yankees. That's the only movement that actually makes sense. Because they actually want to start a separate movement. Instead of fucking glazing the fucking Democrats. Right? Fuck out of here. Anyway, where were we? AOC. Let's see. Where's the AOC shit? Yeah, okay. So this is what she did, right? So someone made a joke, right? Someone made a joke. TX35 Democratic candidate Maureen Galindo says she will convert ICE detention center in Karnes County into an internment camp for American Zionists. It would also be a castration processing center for pedophiles, which will probably be most of the Zionists. Yeah, yo. Nah. Yo, did she really say that? Wait. Nah. No. That's amazing. No, I gotta, let me clip this. I gotta clip this. No, this is amazing. Did she really say that? Yo, no. Let's run it back. She will convert ICE detention center in Karnes. What the fuck is Karnes County? Let me Google this shit. What does it look like? What does it look like? Yo. Karnes is a rural county in south central Texas. It looks like shit, people. Holy fuck. Is this what it is? Like, that's it? This is the whole county. Yeah. This is where she's going to put all the Zios. And she's going to castrate them. Right? What are you going to castrate? Zios have no dick. How are you going to castrate dickless ass Zios, people? Zios have no dick. They're fucking aliens. So, okay, she will convert ICE detention center in Karnes County into an internment camp for American Zios. It will also be a castration processing center for pedophiles. Kind of funny, right? Kind of funny. Democrats, that's a Democrat W, I guess. I mean, finally they have someone with a sense of humor, right? Otherwise, these Democrats are fucking humorless. Just a bunch of cucks, these Democrats, a bunch of nerds. I don't mean to use the N-word with a hard R on these motherfuckers, but they deserve it. A bunch of nerds. Nerd! What's good, Street Cat Munchies? Twin. Grandma. My grandma is in the chat. She's dead, but she's in the chat. The spirit of my grandma is in the chat, people. Sunset. AOC must run the Bunker Cat Discord. They hate. What do you mean they hate these types of jokes? What types of jokes? What types of jokes? It's unhinged, but it's also kind of lame because you're a Yankee. Maureen Galindo, you're a fucking Yankee. Right? They're trying to, you know what Yankees trying to do, right? They're trying to separate themselves from the Zios. They say Israel is bad. Let's make fun of Israel. You're literally worse than Israel. use this detention center to put Yankees, to castrate fucking Yankees, right? Right? Zios ain't shit. Right, Sunset? Zios ain't shit compared to the Yankees. So yeah, this joke is funny, but if we look deeper, you're a fucking Yankee. You're a fucking Democrat. You're a Democrat Yankee making fun of the Zios that you fund. Make it make sense. If we look deeper, this is disturbing because they're trying to do what they did to the Nazis, to the fucking Zios. They're trying to decouple. This is how the empire survived, people. Listen to me. This is how the empire survives, right? They use these proxies, whether it's Israel, whether it's Ukraine, whether it's fucking South Korea, the fake Korea, whether it's fucking Japan, whether it's fucking Singapore, whether it's fucking Israel. They use these proxies, right, to exert control over a region, right? They use Israel to exert control. They need Israel. Israel is an extension of the fucking Yankee, right? And then now they want to make fun of Israel. Now suddenly, when the genocide is done, they've secured Gaza. These Yankees have secured Gaza. Now they want to make fun of the Israelis because now it's safe. Now it's safe to make fun of the Zios, right? Now it's safe. So even the Democrats, who are literally Zios, now they can make fun. Now it's safe, right? You didn't make fun of the Zios when in fucking 2005. You didn't make fun of the Zios in 2000. Now you want to make fun because 600,000 and more than 600,000 of Palestinians have been murdered. Now you can make fun of Zios. Now you can decouple from Israel. You're done with Israel. They've done their fucking jobs. At the end of the day, the Yankees are the one. The Yankees are the primary target of the resistance. As long as these Yankees survive, the world will always be on fuckeries. Minister of Enjoyment. Smoking Zaza. Right? Anyway, where was I? Street Cat Munchies, 911, I lost marriage. Okay, now I'm interested. What do you mean? What do you mean you lost marriage? You got divorced during 9/11? You got divorced. Why? Now I need to know, Grandma. Jarros. Sunset definitely got told for using the K-slur. Wait, what's the... Oh, the K-slur. Oh, yeah, the K-slur. We also have a K-slur over here, but not that one. Not the one that rhymes with Ike. Wait, Street Cat Munchies, what? Your wife left you for bunk. Wait, what? Whose wife left who for who? This is crazy. Okay, so anyway, the joke is kind of funny though. Despite my outbursts, right? I gotta crash out once in a while. Minister of Enjoyment, right? Smoking Zaza. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. What's good, Ashcon? Yeah, I told you. Look, Jarros, listen to me. This is why I put the signal out. See, all the anarchists are outside tonight. All the anarchists are outside, right? Ashcon, Sunset. Where's the other anarchists? Where's Mary Jane? I put out the signal because I wanted to summon all the anarchists for the ADHD stream. Anyway, Jumla, you mentioned I'm not Arab. Gaza. I just pronounce it that way because it annoys the shit out of white people when you pronounce it that way. Gaza. It annoys. Most of the things that I do is because people find it annoying. So anyway, where were we? You're an anarchist? Okay. Then you're not Vagina Bush. Anyway, the joke is kind of funny. And then AOC found it, she found it offensive. She said, I got to do a Valley accent. This is absolute. I can't do a Valley accent. This is absolutely disgusting. This bigoted garbage and anti-Semitism? Where's the anti-Semitism? This bigoted garbage and anti-Semitism should be nowhere near our politics. If you're in what? And I don't understand this Yankee politics. She was offended. Why would you be offended? Are you a Zio? The only reason for you to be offended by this, if number one, you're a Zio, number two, you're a fucking PDF file. And I know you got PDF files in your fucking party. The Democrats is full of fucking PDF files. Trumpito was a Democrat. When he was visiting Epstein Island, Trumpito, he was a Democrat. Bill Clinton, say less, fam. Say less. Right? How are you offended by this? The fuck is wrong with you? Why would you care? Who's this? Who said this? Yeah, look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker is on point here. Why would you care unless you're a Z? Right? Because she's a Zio, people. Come on now. When the genocide happened, when the genocide happened, she was on the wrong side of history. She was on the Biden, the genocide Joe side. Right? She's a Zio. It's not that deep. Not that deep. And this is the motherfucker that people leftists like Hassanabi, Kyle Kulinski, fucking Mike from PA, leftists. Yank, this is the kind of people that leftists back. Okay? Jumla, this is the first YouTube video which have been so interactive. I think it's because it's live. By the way, you're not watching a YouTube video. You're not watching a recorded YouTube video that I edited and then that would be impossible, by the way. I can't edit a video and then I put out the video, upload the video on YouTube, and that video interacts with you. If that happens, you might be schizo. You need some help. Minister of Enjoyment. Yo, Jumla, you wilding out. Imagine watching a YouTube video and you're like, yo, why is this motherfucker interacting with me? Holy shit. You're smoking Zaza, people. Smoking Zaza. You're smoking Zaza if you think, right? Nah. Yo, Jumla, you wildin' out. This video is interactive. That's crazy. Are you high? Yo, this motherfucker is crazy. Get help. Get help. I big up Polish publisher. She's driving. Alone or with a companion. Right? Legalized comedy. I'm not a video, by the way. I'm live right now. I just wanted you to know this, Jumla. I'm literally live. I'm a person who's speaking in the present. I'm not a video like a video someone uploaded that is randomly interacting with you. If that's what you're experiencing, you might need psychiatric help. Okay? Now you might need psychiatric. That's crazy. Miku, I need some whatever they're on. You just they them Jumla, Bunker Cat. Not only is this motherfucker named after an outdated content management system, but he's fucking high as fuck. He's interacting with a YouTube video. What's your opinion about the Iranian government? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of the Iranian government. I don't know. They're cool, I guess. They look cool. They seem educated, right? And they launch projectiles at that way. So I'm down with that, right? If you want to do direct action, that's what you should do, to be honest. Listen to me. Listen to me, people. Voting for the Democrat Party ain't gonna do shit except empower a bunch of genociders. If you want to do direct action, send money to IRGC. Send money to IRGC. Okay, if you want to do direct action, because they're launching projectiles that way. Right? That part. Fatima Kashif. Fatima Kashif. I've been awake for 2 hours. Okay, big up Fatima. Big up. Fatima Kashif. Yeah. Gaslighting. Who's gaslighting? Ashcon, what a nerd. Nerd. Who typing Hindi? Wait, who's typing Hindi? Jumla, I am not high. Yeah. I'm sure you're not high. You're interacting with YouTube videos. That's crazy. Ermina, good evening. Free Palestine. Yes, free Palestine is gone, people. Nah. Stop saying free Palestine. Stop saying free Palestine. Palestine is gone. They got Palestine. Right? And only Iran is doing something material about this, about freeing Palestine. Yeah, exactly, Ashcon. Joomla is so outdated. I only have memory residue of that shit. Like Alta Vista. Yo. Fucking unk references. Ashcon, don't send money. They don't have money. Are they even paying the fucking guy who's talking? The IRGC commander who's talking shit. Are they even paying him? Bro, this guy, bro. No, not the commander, the spokesperson. We will do that. Are they even paying him, people? This guy.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. نظامیان دشمن همانها که
He talks like a Hindi villain. My bad. I had the wrong impression. I was doing an impression of a Yemeni. That's a Yemeni. That's Yemeni, okay? That's the Yemeni spokesman. They speak like autistic warriors. Big up that guy. But this guy speaks like a Hindi villain. Trompito. We will. Yeah. Are you even paying him, IRGC? Do you even? IRGC ain't got money. IRGC do not have. They do not possess. They are not in possession of the bag, Ashcon. The fuck out of here. Ashcon, they're not paying anyone. They're not paying no one. They're spending all that money on projectiles to Minecraft and redact the people, those people over there. Right? Yeah, Palestine is gone, people, unless you do something about it. Unless governments start doing something about it. Military intervention. Palestine needs military intervention. None of this fuck shit we're doing works. It needs military intervention. The governments don't want to boycott fucking Israel. So yeah, Israel will keep surviving. Right? We can boycott these. We can BDS these motherfuckers all we want. It doesn't make a difference. The real BDS has to come from the governments. At Klim Kim Tap, of course, you prefer Yemeni. You're autistic. Listen to me, Yankees. Yankees. It's just one tone. Yankees. Listen to me, Yankees. Listen. If you attack us, Yankees, we will destroy you. We will destroy you if you attack us. It's just one tone. Anyway, just Pulido, Farsi and Hindi have a lot of vocabulary in common. They sound very similar to me. Farsi and Hindi have a lot of... Yeah, they do sound similar. Jumla, you need to speak Arabic. I can speak Arabic. Hamar. Okay? Ya anta hamar. Hamar. How do you say big breasts in Arabic? It's just a random thought I had. How do you say big? No, maybe I need to Google this. Let me just... How do you say Gemini? No. How do you say big breasts in Arabic? How do you say big breasts in Arabic? Hamer. It's just a random thought, you know. Minister of Athda Kabira. Sadr Kabir. Sadr Kabir. Any Arabs in the Sadr? Oh, it's not Sa, it's Sadr Kabir. Sadr Kabir. Standard Arabic. Athda Kabira. Athda Kabira. Colloquial Arabic. Sadr Kabir. This shit is hard to pronounce. This shit is hard to pronounce, people. Sadr Kabir. Sadr Kabir. This colloquial slang. Bizaz Kabira. Bizaz Kabira. Bizaz Kabira. Kha. Oh, it's kha. No, it's not kha. It's ka. The KH or H sounds are guttural. It's not guttural in this case. It's ka. It's not cough. Fuck out of here, Gemini. Just Pulido. I studied Arabic in college. Sadr Kabir. Anyway, yo, that was crazy. That was juvenile. That was juvenile. Unsubscribe from the channel right now. That was juvenile. Hey, unsubscribe from the channel. Like I'll be real. That was juvenile. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's the end of that. That's the end of the AOC video. Fuck AOC. Fuck AOC. Fuck Mobb Deep. Fuck Biggie. Fuck AOC as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be down with AOC, fuck you too. Fuck the Democrats. The Democrats are fuck ass. The fuck is wrong with you? Right? It's mad in the dunya, people. Okay, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Hamer, are you Arabic? Are you Arab, Jumla? That explains the Jumla. It's fucking Arabs living in shitholes using Jumla. Fuck out of here. So like, what did Mobb Deep do? Nothing. Big up Mobb Deep. Big up Mobb Deep all day. Yeah. Toivo, this is a fuck ass video. I guarantee you, Toivo video is always some fucking nerd shit. I guarantee.
It's official.
I guarantee you, this video is fuck. Yeah, he's a white boy. Fucking white boy. Ethan Klein is suing me. You're a white boy. You'll survive. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Anyway. Okay, this might be interesting, actually. Yo, Ashcon, what did this anarchist shit? You know what language makes me mad? Sign language. What the fuck, humans? We had a chance to make universal sign. Wait, what? Does sign language have different... Does sign language have different languages? I don't know. I'm not a sign languageist. What are you talking about?
I am getting It's official. It's happening. I am getting sued by Ethan Klein. Ethan Klein, millionaire and host of the H3 podcast, has sued me for defamation. Here's the complaint. It's 31 pages, and I'm getting sued. About a year ago, I released this video, the YouTubers who backed the genocide. And in response, Ethan Klein immediately began threatening to sue me. Then, a year later, just 2 days before the statute of limitations was up, Klein filed his lawsuit. In the complaint, Klein alleges that I defamed him by falsely painting him as a supporter of the genocide of Palestinians. The complaint presents 6 allegedly...
What do you mean false? Motherfucker is obviously a genocide dick licker. What do you mean? You're married to the IDF. You're married to the IDF.
defamatory statements, including the title and thumbnail of my video, and it makes several claims related to statements made about Israel, Palestine, atrocity propaganda, Nakba denialism, misinformation, and more.
Hi, Noah. What do you mean? He's not. Look, Heidi, he's not in the room with me. Okay. Are you high? Heidi. He's not in the room with me. You say hi, he's not gonna hear it. Right? I mean, Minister of Enjoyment. Smoking Zaza. Got a boot. I big up Ray. Big up Ray from Australia. Koalas, kangaroos. There's a sign language for each language. Oh, really? I mean, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But yeah, you know what? You might have a point. Jumla, sign language is for those who cannot hear. At Klim Kim Tab, I know it's my native language. Are you joking, at Klim Kim Tab? You're autistic, so I can't tell. Are you joking or what? I know it's my native. Wait, are you joking, at Klim Kim Tab? At Klim Kim Tab. Because that's funny. Sunset Anarchist, there are multiple sign languages for English. That's crazy. I did not know that. Memory Man, it's really frustrating. Nobody has been talking about the flotillas, 50 boats stolen, hundreds abducted in international. Why is nobody talking about it? Because I told you, don't do it. The initial reason people did Flotilla, they know they're not going to get there. They know they're not going to materially provide Palestinians with actual support. They know they're not going to break the siege. Don't do it. Because you know why they did it in the first place, for attention. And initially it makes sense. The world needs to know, right? But at this point, when you know it doesn't work, you're not going to materially support the Palestinians. You're going to waste resources. You're going to waste fucking energy during an energy crisis. Don't do it. I'm not the only one saying this. I heard someone on TikTok say it. Don't do it. You know it's not going to break the siege. You know what can break the siege? Fucking missiles. Go protest your government and pressure your government to shoot missiles at the entity. That's what you got to do in Minecraft. Don't do this fuck shit just because you want attention. This is not the time for attention. The world already knows. Right? Back in the day, yes. Back in the day, the flotillas even arrived on Palestine. In Palestine, they even arrive. They have actual material. They actually provide material support. However, your motive is to actually give material support to Palestine in terms of supplies, there are ways. Give them money. Build water tanks, build schools. Give them money so they can build schools, build water tanks, right? Rebuild libraries, right? But if you're doing the flotilla in 2026, it's for yourself. You're doing it for yourself and for attention to yourself. Like, I'll be real. It's just my opinion. You might think I'm crazy, right? People, this Ian Hartman is stuck in a loop. When the fuck have I ever called anyone anti-Semitic? Tell me, show me. Yo, you fucking idiot. Yo, white boy. When the fuck did I ever call anyone anti-Semitic? I've never done such a thing. Shut the fuck up. You're drunk. You're a fucking alcoholic. You're an alcoholic. You confuse people with other people, right? You're walking in the room, you can't walk properly. You can't walk in a straight line. You're a fucking alcoholic, right? You go to AA meetings on Thursday every Thursday night, right? You say things that don't make sense. Prove it. Prove me calling my opposition anti-Semitic. I've never called any of my ops anti-Semitic. The fuck out of here. This guy's fucking alcoholic right-winger, right? Right? He's a fucking right-winger. He hates Jewish people. He thinks Jewish people are evil. You're a fucking Yank. You're a fucking Yank. Newsflash, asshole. You are the evil. He thinks Jewish people are evil. Nah, you are a fucking Yank. You are the source of all evil. You came from Europeans, the source of evil. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Big up Agnes. Love for the love, Agnes. Big up Auntie Agnes all day, even though I'm older. Jess Pulido is performative direct action. Exactly. Exactly. Right? Yeah, Flotilla without missiles in it in Minecraft does not mean shit. There are tons and tons of food. There are ways to help the Gazans. Send money. Send money. See, I told you, this motherfucker wants to talk about something else. He has problems with leftists. He has problems with leftists in his country. We're not Yanks over here. Ian Hartman, alcoholic. Listen to me. Alcoholics Anonymous. We're not Yanks over here. You're stuck in the Yank bubble. I don't know what the fuck you're on. You're a fucking right-winger who hates Jewish people because a Jewish fucking hipster stole your girl, I don't know, or your guy. You sound gay. You're probably gay anyway, right? Probably gay anyway. Ian Hartsman. His name is Ian Hartsman. He hearts men, right? He's a fucking gay. But he hates gay people, apparently. The motherfuckers that hate gay people back in school, you go to university, they come out as gay anyway. So it is, but yeah. This happens every single time. So Ian Hartman is gay, number one. It's fine. It's fine to be gay. No problems. Just get you. But then someone else stole the guy that he was in love with, right? He was in love with Jeff or whatever the fuck his name is. And then some Jewish hipster stole the motherfucker. So to this day, he hates Jewish people. He thinks Jewish people are evil. You're a fucking Yank. You will always be more evil. You will always be more barbaric than Jewish people. Like, I be real, right? Yankees are the worst. No. Joomla, the biggest weapon against Zios this time is the truth being exposed, especially after the purchase of Twitter. The biggest weapon is a missile. Like, I be real, if you want to help the resistance, send money to those people. Those people Minecrafting the redacted Send money to those people. People who could actually do what was good. Who farted? I finally realized your name. I finally realized your name. Who farted? I was like, who farted? Who farted? I'm like, what? Who farted? I got it now. Elon, no, fuck Elon Musk. Elon Musk can suck my dick from the back. Mr. Kaja, can you please call me anti-Semitic? I don't even know what anti-Semitic means. It's a fucking German invention. Semites is a German invention. Like, Ian, aren't you a Nazi? Shouldn't you like anti-Semitism? You created it. You're a fucking Nazi. Jarros, the gimmick. Let me do a British accent. The gimmick has definitely worn thin. Yeah, we all know Israel will. I can't do Limey accent. Israel will commit. I've never been to Limey land, so I can't do a Limey accent. We all know Israel will commit horrible acts to prevent aid reaching Gaza, unless they think they have a way to break that blockade. It feels like a very expensive publicity stunt. Yeah, exactly. I agree. And this is it. If I say this out loud, people are going to be mad at me. Right? We have an energy crisis. Why are you wasting energy? We have an energy crisis. Don't do pointless things just to get attention. You're not getting attention in 2026. Okay? The attention has already, it worked. In the previous flotillas, you got the attention. Now it's time for a different strategy. Bro, energy crisis. People are dying because of the energy crisis. And these motherfuckers are just wasting energy. Go send help to Philippines. Filipinos are dying because of the energy crisis. Go send help to Philippines. Holy shit, people. Stop wasting energy and just It pisses me off. There's a whole world outside no man is safe from. Big up Mob Deep. Man with long last name, please don't tell me you're expecting Bunker Cat to have good memory, especially for interactions with you. Soul Life, he's bipolar, so he only remembers the days that match his mood. Yo, Joomla, Polish publisher, is she listening? Somebody's sending for Polish publisher. Even Israelis are not Israelis, they are Polish. Well, some of them, I don't know. Miku, I leave. See, Miku, you are my shield. I leave for 2 minutes and Ian shows up. Ian is gay, but he's homophobic. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you're gay and homophobic at the same time. It's like, okay, that actually happens. It's like a black MAGA. Okay, there is black MAGA. It exists. Yo, black MAGA exists. It's like a black Nazi or a Jew Nazi, a Jewish Nazi. Right? He's gay, but he's homophobic. Make it make sense. Serge, Ian does math. Are you his dealer? I mean, you're in the Appalachians, right? Appalachian. Street Cat Munchies, he has Hillary Clinton books. Wait, who? Ian? Ian Hartman has Hillary Clinton books. Wait, what? Is he a Democrat? Holy shit. He's worse. He's a Democrat. They come here. No, I'm not going to block Ian Hartman. He's an alcoholic. I like, when, back in the day when people are alcoholics or they're like stoned, I used to just sit with them and just, talk to them and try to find out their bank accounts and shit. Credit card numbers, Fucking alcoholics. Ian Hartman, you guys are arguably the biggest Zios I watch online. Okay, then why are you still watching? Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Who farted? Who farted? I want a handsome gay Jewish boyfriend. Aaron Mate, that's about it. Okay, I've never. Are there any handsome Jewish men except for Aaron Mate? Big up JC. Except for Aaron Mate, I can't think of one. Jarros, I think there is just better stuff you can do that actually makes a material difference. Send them money, people. Let them build water tanks. Let them build businesses. They need to build businesses. Small businesses to service the society, to service the people. They need to build schools, libraries. They need to rebuild universities, colleges, hospitals. There's a lot of things they need right now. If you want to help them in that way, send them money or send them supplies. There are ways. Right? Ian Hartman, like imagine being a Palestinian and constantly having your people submit. Look, right? You're not a Palestinian. Shut the fuck up. Stop. White people, white boys like to speak for the Palestinians. Let the Palestinians themselves speak. You're not Palestinian. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to read their minds. You're not Palestinian. Sunset, Russian bunker cat. Jess Pulido, Milikowski is Polish. Yes, he is. Jaros is mad you think they give a fuck about. Yeah, gay people. They got bigger fish to fry. Those motherfuckers are in a union with the commies. Right? This is not the time to be divisive. This is not the time to be divisive. Hamas, who are conservative moderates, they're not really extreme Hamas. They're kind of nicey, are in a coalition with commies. They don't give a fuck. They got bigger fish to fry. Exactly. Miku, if you're nasty. There's plenty of gay homophobes. Ian Hartman being one of them. Believing Jews are chosen. Who the fuck believes Jews are God's chosen people? Who believes that? Nobody in here believes that. Ian Hartman, you're a schizo. You have schizo. Let me Google this. What are symptoms of schizophrenia in adults? Symptoms of schizophrenia. Hallucinations, yes. Ian Hartman hallucinates. Delusions, yes. Thought disorders, yes. Disorganized. Wait, these are positive symptoms? Holy shit. Reduced emotional expression, of a severe lack of motivation. I mean, Ian Hartman is an alcoholic. He does nothing except comment on videos he hates. So yeah, lack of motivation, inability to feel pleasure in everyday life. Okay, he's gay, but he's unable to find pleasure in gayness, Ian Hartman. So yeah, he has anhedonia, social withdrawal. Probably nobody likes him, so he withdraws socially. Yeah, you're probably a schizophrenia. Jumla, the NYT exposed the IDF committing sexual abuses against Palestinians. Of course, now you want to expose this shit, right? Now that 600,000 millions of Palestinians have died, now you want to expose shit. When we were saying this shit was happening, you're like, nah. It's the Hamas that's the one doing the graping. Fuck out of here. Now that it's safe to say it, they want to say it. Get the fuck out of here. Miku, if you're nasty, the only thing worse than a gay person, a Democrat. Richard Siemens and what? All right, anyway, we got to move on from this. He's homophobic. He's a gay homophobe. What's good, Mark Pauline? Militant homosexuality. Yo, what? Yo, what the fuck is a militant homosexuality? Let me Google this. I might be interested in this. Militant homosexuality. This sounds cool though. Militant homosexuality. That sounds cool as shit. I need some of that. Militant homosexuality. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Sunset, you know a lot about schizophrenia. Positive symptoms as in things that present as opposed to negative symptoms as in things that are lacking. Oh, okay. I get it. Man with long last name. I have anhedonia. You can't feel enjoyment. That sounds like Vagina Bush. Anyway, what do I have to cover? We did AOC. What else? We did AOC. Flotilla captured. I kind of said my opinion on it. Putin in China. Motherland. Respect the motherland. Putin in China. Let's see. I don't know why I want to cover this. I don't even care. I don't give a shit. Why do I give a shit about Putin in China? Yo, Trumpito says his welcome ceremony was better than Putin in China. Yo, Trumpito is the best, people. Yo, big up Trumpito. Sunset, I used to care for someone with schizoaffective disorder. Do you think Ian Hartman is a schizo? I know a schizo. I know this one guy, he was a schizo. He was famous in my country. He was famous. I did some work for him, but I never met him. Imagine that. Did some work for him without meeting him. It's crazy. But he had to lock himself to protect the world from him. This motherfucker was wilding out. Yeah, he was a schizo. He was doing some wild shit. Right? He would fuck someone else's girl, and then he would call that motherfucker on the phone and just let him listen to him fucking his gal. He would slap people randomly in public. He was also bullied when he was younger. It's crazy. It's mad. But yeah. And then he locked himself to protect the world from him because he was doing some wild shit. I kind of respect that. You have to respect it. He's protecting the world from himself. Ashcon, my favorite was when Trump goes, Xi said we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. Nah, big up Trumpito. He's funny. I mean, he's a PDF file. I get it. He's a fucking... But he's funny, people. The Democrats are fucking as fucked up as him, but they're unfunny. Look at AOC protecting Zios, defending Zios. AOC has never been entertaining. Well, except for how she looks, I guess. Saidir Kabir. Saidir Cabra. I forgot the word.
And I watched. I think we topped them. Good team. But no, I get...
Of President Xi meeting with Putin this week.
Well, he told me he was going to. I think it's good. I get along with both of them. But I think it's good. I don't know if the ceremony was quite as brilliant as mine. I watched. I think we topped them. Good team. But no, I get along with Putin. I get along with everybody but your husband and a few others.
Yeah. I get along with everybody but your husband. What the fuck? Yo, come on now. Xi Putin, I get along with everybody except your husband. Come on now. Yo.
I get along with everybody but your husband and a few others.
Yo, what? Yo. Nah. Yo. No, I think Xi Jinping treats everybody the same, kind of pretty much. It's just that you can see in his face that he's happier with certain people. He's happier with Putin because they have a genuine relationship. Yeah, he's not doing all these facial expressions when he's with Trumpito, like I'll be real. He's not doing these expressions. He's happy to meet Putin. And Putin is the OG. To him, Putin met with the guy before him and the guy before him. Putin is old as fuck. He might look like a young babushka, but Putin is fucking century-year-old, people. So he met with fucking Xi Jinping's OG and shit, triple OG, and Putin is a triple OG to fucking Xi Jinping. So yeah, he probably enjoys his time more with Putin. Trumpito is a random PDF file. Who gives a shit? Trumpito is probably a Russian Chinese agent, a fucking cuck. Anyway, so yeah. Big up Putin. Ian, what are your thoughts on Hassan Piquer? He's hot. Hassan Piquer. Let's check out Hassan Piquer. Hassanabi. He's a good-looking guy. What are my thoughts?
Like this whole ooh, condemn this now. Like, no, don't play that game, okay?
He's a good-looking guy.
Republicans never do. Yeah, I'll condemn it.
But he's dressing like Nick Fuentes nowadays.
The Republicans get together.
Nowadays he's dressing. I don't know why he's dressing like Nick Fuentes. He's turned into a Nick Fuentes.
Galindo update? No, this is not an update.
He's turned into his enemies. Nick Fuentes, Vosh, ContraPoints.
They're writing about it now, but we covered this already.
Ian Hartman, AOC is far more informed than Bunker Cat. Prove it. Prove it.
It will also be a castration process.
He's a good-looking guy, okay? I know some of y'all is like, nah, he's mid. Just because you're used to people who look like this. Not a lot of people who look like this where I'm from. Easel Cat, what's good? A lot of cats tonight. Joomla, what do you gain by getting 150 XP? What? Jess Pulido, I think Anthony is more handsome. Look, Anthony is good looking, but let's do this. Let's do this. Anthony DNW. How do I put them side by side? Anthony is a good looking guy, but I don't know, man. I think Hasanabi. No offense, Hasanabi for me, okay? Personally, Hasanabi. Okay? Should I explain? Holy shit. Chinesers? Okay, your vagina bush. Get the fuck out of here. Your vagina bush. Okay, man with long last name. Ian Hartman, he can't prove it. You already prove it. You can't prove it. Shut the fuck up. You can't prove it. Anthony versus Hassan Piquer. Let's do this. Let's yeah. Hassan, how do I do side by side shit? Let me I can figure it out. Okay? Side by side. Let's do side by side. Shit. How do I do this? I figured it out. Let's do side by side, okay? Side by side comparisons. Side by side comparisons. Okay. Facial structure. Hasanabi. Facial structure. I think Hasanabi, okay? Anthony is hiding something. That beard is a bit too thick. Right? Yeah. I think it's facial structure Hasanabi. Glasses Hasanabi. Hasanabi is wearing fucking Balenciaga glasses. Come on now. Anthony is wearing some local Lebanon optometrist. I'm not talking shit. So do I. I also wear a local. I also wear a glasses from a local establishment. I'm not talking shit. I also get my glasses from a local establishment, a local optometrist, right? And so does Anthony. Hassan is wearing Balenciaga and Cartiers. So Hassan wins in terms of glasses. Body, I'm going to say Anthony. Body, I'm going to say body yes. Body, I'm going to go Anthony. Miku, if you're nasty, I'll take both of them at the same time. Yo. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny you that. I'm not going to deny people's happiness. Right? I'm not a gay homophobic like Ian Hartman, so I'm not going to deny you the happiness. I say body, I go Anthony, even though Anthony is not a slut. He's not. Hasanabi is a slut, okay? He's a slore. He's a slutty whore. But I can tell Anthony has a better body. Body yes. I can tell Anthony has Anthony probably has a Bruce Lee sort of, a Brad Pitt in Fight Club kind of body. I don't know what kind of body Hasanabi is on. It's fucking wild. He's on some, what's that guy's name? The guy with the podcast. Bradley Hamilton kind of body. Bradley Martin. I just said some random white boy's name. Bradley Hamilton. Who the fuck is Bradley Hamilton? Bradley Martin kind of situation without the steroids, by the way, because he's Turkish. Turkish people don't need steroids. They're just born with the body of a horse. Yeah, Anthony is ripped. Like, I prefer that. Right? I'm not gay, but if I was gay, right? Jess Pulido, he has a dad bod. I don't think he has a dad bod. He has a Bradley Martin steroids body, so it's not the one. It's too much. And he has a small head, so it doesn't tally. It doesn't. So body Anthony wins. Toivo Hassan is mogging him. What? It's not a mog. We're not talking about a mog off over here. Sunset. I hate when a guy is shorter than me. Ain't you like 6'5"? Everybody is shorter than you. Holy fuck. Yo, Sunset, ain't you like 6'5"? How tall is you? How tall is you? Miku, if you're nasty. I need Anthony. Yeah, he's not a slore. That's the problem. He's not a slutty whore. A slore. I did not make up that word. It existed, by the way. I did not make it up. He's a cat. I'm only gay in prison. Yo. I'm only Ray. I love short men. That's a L. That's a L. Vagina Bush. He's a Chineser. Of course, he's under 5'7". Wait, what? I'm not under 5'7". Okay, I'm not short. Okay, I'm 6'1". But I'm shorter than Sunset, who's like 6'5" or some shit. No, he's not on roids at Lim Kim Tab. He's fucking Turkish. Turkish men, Greek men, they were born looking like horses. Right? They were born like that. They have that in their genes. I don't think he's taking steroids. This is just genetics, people. Have you seen Turkish people? Holy shit. They're just born with you know. Look at his fucking unk. What the fuck is that guy? Soul Life, I like short woman. It just hurts to keep standing up. Why does it hurt? You got a bad back? Just sit on a chair, right? So yeah, body, Anthony, body T, yeah, skin tone, kinda samey. Hair, I think Anthony. Because I think his hair is natural. Hassan takes like some weird shit to get his hair going, right? Hair, I say Anthony, his natural hair. Because he lives in Lebanon, it's war-torn and shit. But he did go to Turkey the other day, so I don't know, maybe, you get me? Sunset, I am 5'9". Oh, you're 5'9". Okay. I thought you were 6'5". Ray, I'm 4'9". You should have been in Lord of the Rings. You should have been. You should have been an extra in Lord of the Rings, right? Was it? Isn't Lord of the Rings shot in New Zealand? Wait, were you in Lord of the Rings, Ray? Were you in Lord of the Rings? It was shot in New Zealand, right? And that's not that far from Australia. At Lim Kim Tab, he gets roid rage and screams at random stupid chatters. That's kind of true, though. Ashkar, I'm not watching Turkish freestyle battles. I'm not watching freestyle battles in general, okay? If you're a homophobic, watch a freestyle battle in the early 2000s. I'm Gimli. Okay, what else? Facial hair. Yeah, Anthony. Hassan's facial hair is wild, people. Is wild. He's also got white hair. He's got white hair from supporting the Democrats, from stress. And you know, when you support the Democrats, you support the devil. So yeah, you get white hair at the ripe age of 30. Is mad in the dunya. This motherfucker is in his 30s with white hair. Make it make sense. That's what you get for supporting the fucking Democrats. A bunch of fucking genociders. You get white hair at the ripe age of 30. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. What else? Dress sense. Dressing sense. Hasanabi dresses like Noam Chomsky. So yeah, I gotta give it to Anthony. Anthony does not dress the best. He dresses like Bad Empanada a bit. Right? Anthony kind of dresses like Bad Empanada. However, Hassan Piquer dresses like Noam Chomsky. And Bad Empanada has never been to Epstein apartment or Epstein Island. So I think it's Anthony for me. Dressing sense got to be Anthony. So big up Anthony and big up Bad Empanada. What else? What else? So yeah, that's about it. I mean, I can't think of anything else. It might. It's close. It's close. It's Hassan Piquer for me, but it's close. It's close. Yeah, Miku, I forget BE has a torso and legs and shit. He does his streams cross-legged. Ah shit, I'm hungry. Jess Pulido. No, he dresses like Noam Chomsky. Fuck out of here. Hassan dresses like Noam Chomsky. Okay, where were we? Noah, what is his name? Noah. Wait, what was that video just now? Noah Samson, yeah. Noah Samson.
I am getting sued by Ethan.
I am getting sued by Ethan Klein. I am a white boy and I am getting sued by another white boy who's married to the IDF. I have a Russian hat on my head, people. I am not Russian. I am American, but I have a Russian hat made of wool on my head. Make it make sense. And I have a caterpillar on my mustache.
As a supporter of the genocide of Palestinians, the complaint presents 6 allegedly defamatory statements, including the title and thumbnail of
What's good, too old for the witch? Stale frittata? Wait, what? Big up frittata. I love frittata. I haven't had frittata in a while. Heidi, what about Noah? Yeah, we're on the we're back on the Noah Samson shit. You can see BE walk around. Really? I wonder what it looks like. Bad Empanada, Cuba. Let's see.
It's so awesome. Him for a bit. And solo un bloque.
I don't see no torso, people. I don't see legs. I don't see torso.
Healthcare free.
Does he even have a body? Body,
Fue como
yes.
más o menos. Como no fue como los años 80, pero no fue tan mal como hoy.
I can tell that Spanish is fuck ass. Yo. He's in a backpack. Yo. Too old for the witch. He's in a backpack. Yo, I can tell that Spanish is fuck ass.
Fue como más o menos. Como no fue como los años 80.
I can tell that Spanish don't work. No, does he? No, he doesn't show his legs. He never shows his torso or his legs. Is he a robot? Is he an android?
Asking around.
Yeah, he never shows his torso. Not even when he's walking. That's crazy. What's good, Pup of Doom? Hassan is shocking. Half empanada, Ashcon. Heidi, what the fuck is a pantalones? Jess Pulido, he speaks Spanish with the Argentine accent. Argentine speaks Spanish with an Italian. Oh, okay. Miku, if you're nasty, you're gonna have to, if you get freaky. If you get freaky with BE, you might have to do all the work. You might, yeah. I don't know how that's, yeah. He doesn't have a torso. He doesn't have legs. I don't know how he's, but you can do all sorts of position. You can do a backflip while you can do a backflip. Minister of enjoyment. You could do a backflip, Miku. Multiple times. So yeah. Too old for the witch. He fits in a backpack. You can carry him on the airplane. Yo, you can. He's not even luggage. He's carry-on luggage. BE is a carry-on luggage. Toivo, can you be a guest on his live stream? Noah live streams. That motherfucker don't know me, okay? And he has, what, 500K subscribers. Do you think, right? How many people are watching me? Let's see. Yeah, I got fucking 21 viewers, people. Okay. Do you think fucking Noah Samson? Do you think Noah Samson wants to talk to me? Pop of Doom. Bad empanada is nice to dogs. Too old for the witch. Noah isn't awful. Usually. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. He's cool.
Of my video, and it makes several claims related to statements made about Israel, Palestine, atrocity propaganda, Nakba denialism, misinformation, and more. There's a lot of stuff in this thing. It's 31 pages. For now, all I can say about the lawsuit itself is that I think Ethan's claims are meritless, and I intend to defend against them. But to do this, I need your help. A full-length defamation trial can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have that. So I started a GoFundMe. It's linked in the description in the pinned comment. You can also find it by searching Klein v. Samson on the internet.
Yo, hundreds and thousands of dollars? Holy shit. What the fuck? What is going on? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, we have an energy crisis. We have multiple genocides going on, and motherfuckers are wasting money on this. Ethan Klein is literally... What is this shit, people? Holy shit. Is this his content now, Ethan Klein? Right? Just suing people? Just... Yeah, way to make yourself not look like a fucking Zio. What is he expecting to achieve with this shit?
I set the goal at $200,000, but any funds we raise above this goal will be donated immediately to Palestinian aid, and any money that goes unused or is recuperated once legal proceedings conclude will also be donated. Last year, around the time of Ethan's initial lawsuit threats, we did a fundraiser for UNRWA, an organization that provides aid to Palestinian refugees, and we raised over $500,000, so it would be cool if we could do something like that again. I'll be hosting a fundraising live stream this Friday, May 22nd, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
That's fucking tomorrow.
It's a marathon stream, so it will go for 4 days straight, maybe longer. We'll have lots of guests calling in to hang out, play games, or do tier lists or whatever else. So far, we've got FD Signifier,
okay, that's an L. That's an L.
Boy, Big Joel, Denims, iDubbbz, Frogan,
Denims is streaming.
Elliot Sang,
other than FD Signifier,
Chris Kunstler, Overzealot, Spooky Scary Socialist, Ahmed,
Spooky, holy shit, Spooky Scary
Ed
Socialist,
Sarsor, Colormind, Oli Sun Via, Cavernacle, and more. We'll have lots.
That's a W, except for the. Why did he need to start? Put FD Signifier somewhere in the middle. Why did he need to start with FD Signifier? Otherwise, that's a solid guest list.
Fun donation goals. You may
Spooky Streaming Socialist. I might need to watch might need to watch this shit.
May get to see
Might be
me
interesting. Except for FD Signifier.
Gallon of milk. Take a pie to the face. Wax my legs. Cosplay your favorite influencer. Do the hot chip challenge. Run a marathon and more. We'll have the wheel going as well, like we did during the last fundraiser. And for the grand finale, if we hit $500,000, I will ride a bike 120 miles from San Diego to Hassan Piker's house to beg him for more money. Klein v. Samson, GoFundMe, link in bio. Donate to help defend free speech on YouTube and send money to Palestinian aid as well while we do it. Thanks for watching.
Miku cosplay. How much for a cosplay? Of course, I can't afford any of this shit, but cosplay is 50K. Holy shit, what? 50K. It's crazy. We're going through an energy crisis. We're going through genocides, and people have to deal with this. At Claim Game Tab, put FD Signifier outside the list. Chris Koonsla. Yes. Oh, fuck. I'm hungry as shit. What time is it? 6 a.m. Denims is streaming. Yeah, you're obviously Vagina Bush, okay? Either way, I'm calling you Vagina Bush from now on. Jarrah, sounds like a fun stream, but I think if you donate to this, then directly to Palestinian aid your cattle. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yankee land is crazy. Yankee land is crazy. Jarros, Chris Kunzler, my goat, of course. He's your neighbor, right? He's your neighbor. Call him on his landline and tell him that directly. Okay? He's not going to get this message. He's not in the room with me because I'm not in Limeyland, allegedly. Soul Life, he shaved his head, half his head, and bleached it last time. Jess Pulido, remember when FD crashed out? Over, yeah, that FD signifier is crazy. And if it's racist to use the name empanada. Jarros, nah, but I gotta big up my homies. He's like, what, a 3-hour drive from you? Sunset, Bunker Cat, how tall are you? You know what? I thought I was 185. But then recently I checked my height is 183. I got shorter as I used to be 185 and now I'm 183. You get older, you get shorter. Soul Life, I think he ate a hot chip. Apparently they're now banned. Really? Holy fuck. What? What? Pop of Doom, you have 100K subscribers. Rich Cat. No. That don't mean shit. That was because of shorts. And then I got demonetized and then I got shadow banned. That don't mean shit. 100K subscribers don't mean shit. That was because of shorts. $183 meters, yes. 1.83 meters. Yeah, that's my height. I'm literally doxing myself. You could search 1.83 meter human beings in Malaysia. You could probably find me. 183 is probably 6'1", 6'1", 6'7". Minister of Enjoyment. Paparazzi. Balotelli. Man with long vagina bush, 167. That's vagina bush height, 167. Wait, let me go on Discord. Let me go on Discord, right? 1.67 meters. 1.67 meters in feet and inches. 5'4". Let me go on Discord and ask a question. Minister of Enjoyment. Paparazzi. Let me ask Vagina Bush his height. What's his name again? Mahmoud. Are you 1.67 centimeters or 5'4" or 5'4"? Let me ask Vagina Bush if he's 167. 6'7". Sunset, you can keep your masculinity. I'm masculine as hell. Skinner, I'm only, what do you mean only? 182 is kind of tall. 182 is not bad. Just Pulido, I used to think Swedes were tall, but all the Swedes I ever met in real life were short. What about Dolph Lundgren? What about Dolph Lundgren, though? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Nah, this is crazy. Wait a minute. I gotta show you this. From Jarros. Italy. Look at this, people. This is crazy. New Italy, France, Canada, Belgium, the Netherlands, the UK, Portugal, and Spain have all summoned the Israeli ambassador in their countries and demanded clarification. What do you mean summon ambassadors and demand clarification? Why do you have an Israeli embassy in your country at this point? Number one. This comes after Israel's Minister of National Security, Itamar Ben-Gvir, posted footage showing Gaza the 600K Gazans being murdered wasn't enough. Posted footage showing Gaza Flotilla activists being humiliated. This is the red line for you, and this ain't even a red line. If your people is randomly captured, that's not demanding clarification. That's war declarations. What's good, Irish, by the way? Big up, Irish. This is not the time to demand clarification. This is the time to declare war. Are you dumb? Holy shit. That's grounds to declare war. What the fuck is going on? What is wrong with these people? What's going on here? Also, this is your red line, not the fucking genocide. That wasn't enough. Right? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is there to clarify? Holy shit. Europeans, fucking idiots. Fucking inferior people. Inferior human beings. Right? Let me see. Did Vagina Bush... You are Vagina Bush. The fuck? You are Vagina Bush, man with long last name. Holy shit. We figured it out. This is Vagina Bush. Yo. We figured it out. So you are a man with long last name. Yo, I swear down, even if those ships get bombed and shit, right? Even if they bomb the ships killing people, the Europeans will be like, "Oh, I call upon Netanyahu. Can you explain what happened?" You know, it's not going to be the red line. Nobody gives a shit. People are apathetic. People are apathetic about this. If motherfuckers can just murder 600K human beings in broad daylight and nothing happens, nobody declares war on Israel except for maybe Iran, only one country, then yeah, people are apathetic. Nothing is gonna happen, right? I don't know what it's gonna take. Fucking ICE shot a white lady in broad daylight in her face, people. Nothing happened. People fucking Yankees are waving dildos. Okay? Waving dildos. Jarros. Yeah, exactly. Nothing will happen from this. Nothing will happen if anything worse happens. Sabina. They fucking shot those ships. Yes, they did actually, yeah. Nothing will happen. So yeah. Heidi Yemen tried. Yemen. Minister of Enjoyment. Bomberclad. Why are you speaking Jamaican, Heidi? Minister of Enjoyment. Nothing happens. Man don't care about all that. Okay? Man don't care about all that. Sunset, unmute me and give me back my normal name. What name do you want? I'll give it you. I'll give you it right now. Sunset. What name do you want? What name do you want, Sunset? Wait, holy shit. Hasanabi had just requested to befriend me in Discord. That's crazy. Yo, Sunset, what name you want? Sunset. That's so boring. How do I do this even? Let me see. I need to find you in the room, in the chat. Did you post something recently? Let me see. Minister of Enjoyment. Paparazzi. Balotelli. I can't find you. You gotta be somewhere. You gotta have posted somewhere. Wait, you're muted? Oh, you're muted. I don't even know how to do this. Wait, let me see. Sunset. Kalachakra Tantra enthusiast. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Kalachakra. Wait, let me find you. Kalachakra. Yo, people, by the way, join Discord. Let me unmute you. Right? And stop abusing the fucking kid. Stop abusing. Wait. Stop abusing the kid. Let me find you. Here's why they were muted. Ah, okay. I do something evil, but you're guilty because you found out. And that makes you anti-Semite. Well, let me try to understand this. But I do something evil. And it's kind of offensive, I guess, because, I don't know. There's some Ethan Klein shit. Sunrise. Okay, your name is already changed. How long are you muted for? That's kind of offensive, though. There's something Ethan Klein would say, that joke. Right? Sounds like something Ethan Klein would say. Minister of Enjoyment. Paparazzi. Anti-Semitic. We can say anti-Semitic because Soul Life. Click more by their name. Who's being muted on chat? I don't think anyone is muted in chat except maybe Ian Hartman. Okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Minister of Enjoyment. A week? Okay, I think you've been unmuted. Jarros unmuted you. Because I have no idea how to do that. I'm fucking 60 years old, people. How the fuck am I supposed to figure out fucking Discord? Right? Don't expect me to figure out fucking Discord. I'm 60 years old. Right?
Movements within the socialist movement broadly. It's not just an electoralist.
Toivo, BE new. Every BE video is good. Okay, Toivo, because you suck BE dick. Yeah, he has one bad video though, the Ukraine video. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was the Ukraine video? So yeah, you're not muted, Sunset. What's your... Are you a they, them? Sunset, are you a they, them? Or her? I don't know. I'm 67. 67. What is his latest video? Let's see. Bad Empanada Live. Politics. What's good politics? Oh, the Cuba video. This is a 1 hour video. Okay, Toivo. It's a 1 hour video. Okay. Oh, aliens confirmed.
Did
Holy
you
shit.
hear that the aliens are real? Now, I've said that
Sunrise is not my name. Yo, I don't know who did that, okay? I don't know who did that. I don't know how to do. Yo, somebody asked, what are Yangs? Do you mean Americans? I don't know who did that, okay? I don't know how to do that. I'm 60 years old.
the aliens have been confirmed real on this channel many times, to the point where you might think I'm like a little boy crying wolf. And yes, I am. The aliens are real, okay? I believe that they are real. So in order to distract from the fact that they are getting creamed in the war with Iran, the Epstein regime getting absolutely stomped on by Iran in their abortive attempt at...
Oh, you know he's ACP now. He's using Epstein regime. You know he's ACP now. That's the ACP thing. Epstein regime. Because ACP is pro-USA. They can't say USA. They can't say US. They're pro-capitalist because they're all about small businesses. The ACPer can't say USA, can't say capitalist. They gotta say Epstein regime.
At toppling the Iranian regime, as they call it, the US government decided to release some new alien files to get people talking about like aliens, rather than the fact that they are a cabal of Israeli-American pedophiles who are attacking other countries for the glory of Jeffrey Epstein. However, regardless of the fact that this is just a clear distraction, there is still, whenever they do a disclosure like this, there is still at least something in there that is interesting that we didn't know about before or somewhere. Or maybe we did know about this, it's just new to me. But the most interesting thing that I saw in the alien files, apart from like a couple of new videos of supposed unidentified aerial phenomena from like US military planes and such, the most interesting thing, in my opinion, came from the moon landings, the US moon landing missions and shit. Because it seems like basically every single moon mission reported like really weird shit happening that it kind of sounds like it could have been the aliens, in my opinion. And also I want it to be the aliens. I have to make that clear. I want it to be the fucking aliens. So this is like the Telegraph, which is a UK tabloid, so they're obviously going to be reporting this in very weird ways. But it says Apollo astronauts saw UFOs from the moon, new files reveal. And there are like some photos of like really weird lights in the sky that definitely do not look anything like stars or anything like that. These lights have been featured in publicly available photos.
Come on, Toivo. Aliens come here, the Yanks will shoot them on sight. Come on now. Who farted? American Clown Posse, ACP. Yo, ACP defended slavery. ACP defended slavery. Ally? Let me see. Spicy dumpling. Yo, ABC defended slavery. Like, I'll be real. Spicy dumpling, ACP. Let me see. Yeah. They defended slavery. They did the anarchist shit. Because people were asking, right? Why is Jesus and George Washington in their promotional video? Right? And then he went, Jesus was a commie. Also, ACP members always have the Yankee flag on their names. Man said, because Jesus was a commie and George Washington was a commie. Holy honorary commie. Holy fuck. They did the anarchist shit. Washington was a progressive and communist. He had slaves, people. He had like, what, 200 slaves according to the anarchists? Right? Yeah. What's good, Dalia Mariposa? I saw a UFO in 2020. Okay. Expand. Elaborate. Dalia we need... Now, this is the topic of the stream now. How the fuck do you see a UFO in 2020? What did it look like? Nah, I need to know now. I need to know now. Just Pulido. Remember when Ethan Klein kept going after BE and calling him ugly? Yeah. If you look like this, nah. If you look like this, don't talk about nothing. Don't talk. If you look like this, mute yourself in real life, people. Come on now. You can't talk shit looking like this, people. Okay? Dark Knight, imagine you are an alien, travel thousands of light years and Burgernese. My shadow, aliens are Yankee stuff. I believe in other terrestrial intelligent species, not extraterrestrial. Toivo, we're watching a BE video and you want me to watch another video. What is this video? Even.
So I came across 2 articles.
Yeah, this guy is an anarchist, by the way. I'm familiar with this guy. Yeah, it's fuckery. This video is probably fuck ass, Toivo. Shut the fuck up. Who farted? Indians called George Washington the town destroyer. Yeah, because ACP is a Yankee. Heidi, 3 asteroids just missed the Earth recently. How do you know? What are you, a fucking observer? Do you work at the observatory? Let's continue with the BE video. My shadow. I read anarchists as antichrist often. Some people are obsessed with the antichrist. They are obsessed with the antichrist. It's mad.
But the significance of this release is that behind closed doors, like in this new classified stuff, they considered these lights to be unexplained. Like they didn't know what they were. No one knew what they were, and they were classified as UFOs. And this happened like every single time they went to the moon. This one is really funny. Okay, whatever the fuck that is. But the moon photos are the interesting one. And more interesting than that are like the after action reports, the debriefings, I guess you call them, from every single Apollo mission. All of them reported like really weird fucking shit that I don't think can be explained naturally. So we have like
Dalia Mariposa. My friend and I were driving at night in the Carpegna Mountains in Italy. We both stopped the star because we thought it was a shooting star. There was... What do you mean? Maybe it was a shooting star. What do you mean UFO? Well, it is an unidentified flying object. It is a UFO technically, but it's not aliens. Maybe it was a shooting star. There was no one else around. Just because there's no one else around doesn't mean it can't be a shooting star. Does a shooting star only appear when there's a crowd, when there's spectators? But it is a UFO. I mean, technically, it is a UFO, right? Right? Technically, it is a UFO. You're not wrong. But it's not aliens, right? Heidi, geophysics. Wait, how do you know? Who farted? They are entire... Yo, we watched the X-Files on Discord. Join Discord. We watch X-Files on Discord. Right? We watch the X-Files together on Discord. Every week. Jarrah streams X-Files almost every day. So I don't know why you people, Miku, if you're nasty, don't be autistic, Miku. Not tonight. Don't be autistic. Just Pulido, I've thought about doing watch-alongs on Discord, but I think you have to have a subscription. No, you don't have to. Discord Turbo. What the fuck is Discord Turbo? That does not exist. What the fuck is Discord Turbo? No. No. Nitro is Discord Nitro, not Turbo. You're summoning someone else with Turbo. No. You don't need all that. Yeah, exactly. You just need the basic. You just need the basic Discord. You just need a basic Discord. My shadow. We don't have aliens on Earth. They are native. Yeah, jinns. What do you know about jinns? Jinns exist, people. They are jinns are fourth dimensional beings. Jinns are fourth. They exist. You can't see them because they are in another dimension. They are in a different dimension. They exist. They are in a different dimension. You can't see them. Generally, you can't see them. Too old for the witch. We were learning about jinn this morning. What do you mean this morning? What do you mean this morning? Wait, what's this? I can't read it. Bashman, what? Shaitanir Rajim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Right? No. Jinns are not shaitans. I mean, they're made from the same concoction, but jinns are not shaitan. Jinns are more like human beings in another dimension. They can do certain stuff we can't do, but they are not the Khalifa of Earth. We are the Khalifa of Earth. Okay? Jinns can do all kinds of shit. They can change forms. They can fly. They used to be able to tell the future. They can't anymore. Da. Yeah. Supra. Miku, if you're nasty, I want a PS5 so I can game and stream. Right? So yeah, people, donate to Miku, if you're nasty, Patreon so he can buy a PS5. Sunset, Mulder and Scully are feds. Okay, what are you, autistic? I mean, duh. They work for the FBI. Right? Come on now. No, too old for the witch. Why are you learning about jinns? What are you watching? Okay, Dahlia, we have an update from Dahlia. Dahlia Mariposa. It moved towards us, so how could it be a shooting star? It was a series of lights above our head. What struck us was if it was a normal airplane, it would have made noise, but it was totally silent. Okay, maybe it was aliens. It could be a jinn. It could be a jinn. A jinn is a being, is a fourth dimensional being. Too old for the witch. My midnight stream is conspiracy and aliens. It could be a jinn, Dahlia. Right? Jinns can do that. Jinns have been here before us. Jinns have been living on earth before us. So God was, okay. I don't believe in all of this shit, right? But I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you random shit as facts. So jinns were on, because I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I might not believe in it, but I think it's cool. Jinns were here before us, right? So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was like, okay, I need some place for the human beings. I want to put these human beings on earth. So he sent the angels to clear the real estate. So you know what? Maybe the Jewish people had a point. Maybe God is a real estate agent, right? Maybe God is a real estate agent. God was like, yo, you need to clear this planet for the human beings, right? So they cleared the planet. They cleared most of the planet. So jinns have to run away to caves and oceans and shit. So that's why a lot of jinns live in oceans, in caves, in jungles. That's why when you want to take a piss, don't just randomly take a piss. Like, if you want to take a piss on the ocean, say something. Just alert the jinns. They might be chilling and you piss on their fucking heads, right? It might be a problem. It might cause a problem, okay? It might cause if you're trying to take a pee, if you're trying to piss on a tree, please say something. Just say, hello, I'm taking a piss. Attention. Achtung, achtung, achtung. I'm taking a piss, please. So just to alert the jinns. They might be chilling, right, on a tree and you're just taking a piss on their You know, yeah. My shadow. There are good jinns and bad jinns. Bad jinns. Yeah, there are Muslim jinns. They're probably Zio jinns even. It's probably Zio jinns who like Israel. They love Israel. I don't think jinns fuck with Israel, my personal opinion. There are good jinns. There are Buddhist jinns. Yo, Sunset. There are Buddhist jinns. There are anarchist jinns even. There's probably kami jinns. There's probably kami jinns. Right? Jinns, jinns have powers, right? They can go anywhere they want. Maybe when Karl Marx was writing that shit, that kami shit, jinns were present. They were reading that shit straight from the source, right? So big up the jinns. There's kami jinns even. Jarros, I saw a dude with 2 peepees on Reddit once. Wait, what? That's a Siamese twin. He got a Siamese twin dick. That's crazy. He got a double-headed dragon. Just Pulido, maybe it was a meteorite breaking up in the atmosphere. At claim came tap, probably a stealth drone. Too old for Twitch, the timeline of radio station. Did Dahlia update us on the UFO? Nah. Dark Knights, they had nations. Yeah, jinns live like us, kind of like us. They have a court system. They have governments. Some of them might even have communist governments, capitalist governments. Jinns are just like us, right? My shadow, jinn were the Khalifa of earth before men. Exactly. Dark Knights, it turns me on when jinn watches me. No, don't get involved. It might be because they live in a different world. Don't get involved. Okay, it might be complicated. Big titty. Yo, there's look, Miku, if you're nasty, newsflash, yes. Right? They are. I don't know if I can show this on stream, but what about big titty? Yes. This is literally a lore in my country. I don't know if I can show you this, but be censored. What is on Google Images? Those exist, okay? Do they pay taxes? Casual Nitro, they probably do. They probably do. Miku, how beautiful and elegant. Yeah, they kidnap you and put you, when we were children, we were like, is that a bad thing? They kidnap you and put you in between you get me? And when we were children, we were like, is that evil? Is that a bad thing? Sounds interesting. Seems interesting. They kidnap children. My shadow. Dahlia, okay, Dahlia with the update. Dude. Not a jinn. Yes, felt like a stealth drone over our head. But it moved at lightning speed. It seemed like a distant star. You know what? Maybe it was aliens. Maybe it was aliens. I mean, aliens do exist.
Did you hear, guys? But it says Apollo astronauts saw UFOs from the moon. New files reveal. And there are like some photos of like really weird lights in the sky that definitely do not look anything like stars or anything like that. These lights have been featured in publicly available photos, but the significance of this release is that behind closed doors, like in this new classified stuff, they considered these lights to be unexplained. Like they didn't know what they were. No one knew what they were, and they were classified as UFOs. And this happened like every single time they went to the moon. This one is really funny. Okay, whatever the fuck that is, but the moon photos are the interesting one. And more interesting than that are like the after action reports, the debriefings, I guess you call them, from every single Apollo mission. All of them reported like really weird fucking shit that I don't think can be explained naturally. So we have like Buzz Aldrin, for example, during his debriefing said, the first unusual thing we saw, I guess, was one day out or something pretty close to the moon. It had a sizable dimension to it. So we put the monocular on it. Of course, we were seeing all sorts of little objects going by at various. The quality on this image is horrible. But they describe these objects. One of the objects that they were seeing as like an open suitcase. We looked at it through the monocular, which means they got a really close look at it, right?
No, I'm aware that they had jinns on Supernatural. I don't think jinns can feed off your soul. Maybe they can. Maybe they can in. Okay, maybe they can actually, but they don't feed off your soul. They have no control over your soul. Just my opinion, okay? But they can do certain stuff. They can hurt you. At Klem Kemtab, you saw Dahlia, you saw an orb. Big up orb. Yo, big up the orb community. Big up the orb community. Who farted? I'm gay. Wait, what? I'm gay, bunker cat in prison next to demon boobs. Wait, what? What are you talking? What the fuck is this? Wait, what is this? What are you saying? What the fuck are you saying? I'm gay, bunker cat in prison next to demon boobs equals hell? What? What is this? Wait, what? What are you saying? Explain yourself. Easel cat, I'm gay in prison too. Yes, that's your slogan. I'm gay in prison. I'm gay, but only in prison. Yo, if I was in prison, I wouldn't be gay. I just wouldn't. I'm too homophobic. No, because I've been in a prison-like situation. I never became gay. Never became gay. Everybody else around me was becoming gay. They were fucking ass. Right? They were jerking off each other. Not me. Not me. If there's one thing, I mean, this is not something to be proud of. There's nothing wrong with being gay. But in the homophobia community, it is something to be proud of. That you're in a prison-like situation, but you never became gay. Somebody tried to touch me, I beat the shit out of that motherfucker. Somebody tried to touch me. I didn't beat the shit. I just did like a violent gesture. And yeah, to this day, that motherfucker is scared of me. Right? Dahlia Mariposa. It was a series of horizontal lights moving together. Then when, maybe you just have astigmatism. No. Maybe you just have maybe you're just an astig. I'm not autistic, astig. Right? No, I wasn't in juvie. It was a respectable situation, okay? I don't want to talk about it. But that motherfucker looked like prison. Back in the day, that motherfucker was ugly as hell. But it's a respectable situation, okay? It's not juvie or prison or anything like that. It's a respectable situation. Dahlia Mariposa, I'm not crazy. I have another witness. Well, bring her on. Join Discord. When they got close over our head, they just turned off one at a time until there was nothing there, as if maybe you just astig. Come on. Maybe you just astig. Astigmatism, what does it look like?
How medicines conditions see world.
Is this No, not this. Shit. My browser is stuck. Fuck. Just because of this Aztec video, my browser is now stuck. Cutter. Give me a minute. Dumbass browser. What does astigmatism look like? Okay. Can you see this? My whole browser crashed. I wasn't in prison, who farted. I was in a... Okay, I'll just say it. I was in a boarding school. But that shit was ugly. It's not a nice boarding school where you have your own room. It was just a bunch of men in one dorm, and it was ugly as hell. Might as well be prison. It was like, at one point, the toilet was just full of shit. It was nasty. At one point, the toilet was just full of shit. There's like lizards in the fucking toilet bowl. It was nasty. And I saw an actual essay happen in front of me. Maybe you just Dahlia mariposa. Maybe you just have astigmatism. Astigmatism. How do you pronounce it? Comes from a wealthy. No, you don't have to be wealthy to be in boarding school. It's a government. It's not. You don't have to pay. It's not even that expensive. It's a government. It's not one of those. It's not a private school. It's a government. You just have to be smart, by the way. I am that. And I am that. Okay? I am that. You just have to get good results and you can get chosen. Right? It wasn't a. You just have to get good results. And I had good results. I'm not smart, by the way. I'm not smart. I don't know what happened. Usually I would only get 1A. But for some reason, this one exam, I got what do you call it? Straight A's. For some reason, I got straight A's, and I got. It's a chosen. I don't come from a poor family, by the way. We had a house. My grandma had a house, and we always had food every day. Yeah, I did not come from a poor or working class background, right? Yeah. Whole life, I just read up on the jinn, and I think I have one. Wait, did Dahlia give an update? Boarding school being gay as hell is a one. By the way, juvie is also considered a boarding school. But to get there, you have to do different. You have to kill someone. It's different. Juvie in Malaysia is a boarding school, by the way. It's called Henry Gurney. But to get there, it's not about good results in exams. You gotta kill someone or some shit. No, I don't know. I've never been there. They're considered a boarding school. They were like, if you play football for your school, you might face the juvie kids. Because juvie is also considered a boarding school, but I did not go juvie. I'm clean. No, not even a parking ticket. I'm clean as shit. I don't even smoke. Just pulidur. I grew up poor in Yankee land. Being poor, are you like what? Trailer park trash? Wait, you're Mexican. My bad. You're like Hispanic or some shit. Jarros. It's not shitty, but it's back in the day it was nasty. Right? There's like lizards in the toilets. There's like at one point the toilets were full of shit. But it's not a bad school. It's not, I mean, it's not elite, but it's not bad. We live in you trailer park trash. Yo, Mexicans have trailer parks too. I'm not familiar with Yankee culture. Mexicans have trailer parks. That's crazy. Who farted? I got high on Tinder. I don't know how I got straight A's. Maybe it was aliens. Too old for the witch. Straight A's. I don't know how I got straight A's. I think it was aliens. For years, I was anxious because I was scared that they would call me up and said, we made a mistake. We mixed up the results. Who farted? Was there a cemetery for... Wait, what? For children? What? What do you mean? What do you mean, was there a cemetery for children? Wait, did Dahlia give an update? Nah, she didn't. Anyway, maybe she just has astigmatism.
Ever wondered how astigmatism changes the way you see
Oh,
the
that's how you
world?
pronounce
Let's compare normal vision versus astigmatism in real-life situations. With normal vision, text appears sharp and clear, but astigmatism can cause blurriness or shadowed letters, making it difficult to read. While driving at nighttime, astigmatism scatters light, creating glare or streaks that can make headlights and streetlights distracting. Looking at digital screens can seem perfectly clear with normal vision, but astigmatism can make them look distorted and harder to focus on.
Maybe this is what Dahlia
Unfortunately,
had.
astigmatism can make distant objects lose sharpness and clarity, affecting a beautiful scenic view, even making it hard to see individual leaves on a tree. Thankfully, astigmatism is treatable, just
Yeah, Dahlia, just go see your local optometrist.
Did you hear that Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins? I don't know who Collins is. I only know Armstrong and Aldrin. I guess he's like the third wheel. No one ever talks about him. All of them describe the same phenomena in the debriefing. They
Jess Pulido is a poor people thing. Excuse me, well, I feel sorry for myself. So what was life like in a trailer park? I've never been to a trailer park. Like over here, yeah. You see how, do you feel offended when, as a trailer park, as a original trailer park trash, do you feel offended when the wealthier people, the more middle class people, they appropriate your culture with the camper vans, right? With the stealth camper van lifestyle? Do you feel offended? Just wondering.
They all describe this L-shape/suitcase-shape thing. And then all of them describe a cylinder, the hollow cylinder, which is very interesting, right? Every single debriefing that we have of these recently declassified debriefings from US moon missions, they all report similar stuff. They all report, like, within visible distance, not far away lights or anything, actual physical things that they couldn't explain in the sky. Now, there are some things in some of these that I think can be explained. Like, there's one point in the debriefing, for example, where Buzz Aldrin said that he observed what he thought were little flashes inside the cabin, spaced a couple of minutes apart. I would think that was like some sort of like human, like biological ocular.
Wait, if RV campers are like 100K, then those are not poor people. How could they afford? Toivo, I'm not watching a Canadian fucking. I'm not watching a fucking Canadian series. Get the fuck out of here. Too old for the wish. I could not afford a trailer park. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, white people buy smelly RVs. It's not a great series. It's from Canada. Get the fuck out of here. Kate is not from here, so I can talk shit. Too old for the wish. My grandmother had a mobile home all alone, like an Indian reservation for just one kid. Who farted at the Kamloops, boarding school for Indians in Canada? Holy shit, what? They found a cemetery of 200 potential. No, we're not. There are cases where people are being killed at these schools because there's a lot of boarding school is weird. There's like, it's a bunch of nerds, but they want to be gangsters. But then you realize something? The bad motherfuckers are the nerds, right? That's what you realize when you're in a boarding school. All these gangster motherfuckers are actually the nerds, because the nerds, they become politicians. And then yes, all these actual gangsters that used to fuck with you, that used to, in the streets and shit, these are just whatever. All the real gangsters are the nerds, people, because they become politicians and they control a fucking country. Nerds. So yeah, you used to make fun of nerds, and then you go to a boarding school and you're like, what the fuck? Fucking nerds with steel pipes. My first thing I saw was a bunch of nerds holding steel pipes. That's the first thing I saw when I got there. Right? Gangster, yeah. It is for nerds, but Yeah, I was like when I went, when I got the news. I'm only going to be there for a few years, for like 1 or 2 years, so it's not that long. But when I got the news, I was like, oh fuck. Now I gotta be a nerd. I gotta fucking study and shit. I gotta read books now. Now I gotta read books. Holy shit, I'm fucked. But then the first thing I saw when I got there was a bunch of steel pipes. Like, what the fuck is going on here? A bunch of nerds with steel pipes. A bunch of wannabe gangster nerds. Dalia Mariposa. My vision is just fine. I never said I saw aliens. You saw aliens. That was an alien. I saw an object that was silent and so fast. I can't explain what it was. Nah, it's an alien, Dahlia. That was an alien. Nothing moves like that except for aliens and jinns. So it was either an alien or a jinn.
A thing. I'm pretty sure this sort of thing has also been reported by other astronauts, and you can explain it away as like just like an optical illusion or something, like like a way that something in space affects your eye and makes you perceive like a bunch of lights and shit. But them actually like seeing physical things, you cannot simply explain away as being like a trick of the light, you know? So if you look through the other debriefings from the other moon missions, they report similar sorts of things. And honestly, you know what I fucking think? I think the aliens are watching us. I think we're in a fucking zoo. I think the aliens got a bit cocky and they were like, oh, look at these fucking moronic human morons who nuke each other. Look at them. They're on.
What the fuck? You're a fuck. He's a fucking alien. We've never seen his torso. We've never seen his legs. He's probably a fucking alien. At Klim Kemta, you can see jinns. If they want you to see them, they can appear. The dimensions mix. The dimensions can, what do you call it? It's like they can cross over. They can cross over. Meek with, imagine if BE had a fat ass. Yo, imagine. Nah, he probably doesn't. He's Argent. What is he, Greek? Yo, Greek. Wait, Greek? He might have a fat ass. He might have a fat. He might have ass. Because he's Greek, right? What do Greek people look like? Let me Google this. What do Greek people look like? Let's see. Yeah, they got the the goods. They packing, I think. I don't know. Yeah, they just look like Turkish people. What? They just look like Turkish people. They're packing. So yeah, BE might. Who farted? Are you really 60? Yeah, I'm 6'7". Dimmu Borgir, all in the mind. What? Too old for the witch. George Lucas movie was successful because the government needed him to normalize certain things about aliens, floating cars, laser swords, 8 foot. What? Why do they need to normalize that? Soul life, yeah. The our different dimensions can overlap. It can cross over. But yeah, it can cross over. I mean, Einstein talked about this. Albert Einstein literally talked about this, about the fourth dimension. So yeah, in his book called Dialectical Materialism or something.
The big rock next to their planet. Let's go and take a look. And they probably like live stream it. Like there's probably like an alien eye show speed. And he had like a special live stream. Look at these fucking human morons. They're 8 million years behind us. They're just getting to their moon now. What a bunch of idiots. And he probably got tipped like 18,000 nutrient tubes by the other aliens as a result of this live stream. And I'll tell you right now, Alien Eye Show Speed desperately wants to come here and do a live stream from Earth, but they won't fucking let him. They won't fucking let him. I hope he does, though.
What do you mean I sound younger? How does someone sound 60? Yeah, I'm 60 years old. I'm an unk. Is this how a 16-year-old is supposed to sound? Well, what am I supposed to sound like? Right? What does a 67-year-old sound? Yeah, back in my day, we used to plant aliens. We used to fuck the aliens in the butt. Back in my day, if we see an alien, we fuck him in the butt. Is that how a 67-year-old is supposed to talk like? How the fuck is a 67-year-old supposed to talk like? I don't get it. I'm 67 years old. Back in my day, we used to smoke dead cigarettes. When Albert Einstein was is that how is a 67-year-old supposed to talk like? Aliens live stream. I've been hearing that alien snooch. Snoochie boochies. I'm the clade commander. I'm not in my early 20s. I am not in my early 20s. Get the fuck out of here. Dimmu Borgir, you're a fucking gay black metal band. Dimmu Borgir is a gay black metal band. I lie. Look at this. This is gay. This is the gayest shit ever. This is the gayest shit ever. Like, I'll be real. I mean, nothing wrong with gayness, but this is gay. Dimmu Borgir is gay as hell, people. Holy shit. At Kalim Kim Tab, it is always some guy who is constantly smoking charas, who claims to have seen jinns. Why do dimensions overlap? Are you a materialist? At Kalim Kim Tab, are you a materialist? Just Pulido, I'm not Gen Z. Okay, because how many viewers? Let me check. There's not a lot of you, right? I don't have a lot of viewers. Maybe I can say this. Maybe I can dox myself. 20 viewers is okay. I could probably dox myself. I'm a millennial. Okay? I'm a millennial. But I'm 67 years old. Shut the fuck up. Asian teen. I'm not a teenager. Too old. What's a charas? What the fuck is a charas? I need to read books. I don't know shit. Charas. What is a charas, people? I've never heard of charas until now. Hash? It seems like it's some premium hash. Is it better than the hashish? Is it better than hash? Dimmu Borgir, you speak like a teen. What do you mean I speak like a teen? I don't speak like a teen. Have you heard how Gen Z talk? I don't. This is how Gen Z talk. Yes, queen, yes. I don't talk like that. I don't go body tea, yes. That way. What that part? That part. I don't talk like Gen Z. That part. What else do they say? Oh, that's not. Oh. The way they use the way, right? The way I'm so high right now. I don't talk like that. Too old for the wish. I speak 2 languages. I don't talk like Gen Z. How Gen Z talk. I don't talk like this. How to speak Gen Z. Body T, yes. OMG. My shadow, your voice is usually deeper. What do you mean? What do you mean my voice is usually deeper? What do you mean my voice is usually deeper? What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I'm a millennial. I'm probably that age. I don't know. I don't check my age. I don't give a shit.
Best. Goated.
Goated.
Bad. Chop. Notice.
Chop.
Clock it. Hyper.
Clock it.
Glaze. History.
Glaze.
Lore. Good
Lore.
job. You ate. Enemy.
You ate. I don't say that. I don't. Okay, I do say up. Okay, let's see how much.
You are fine.
The gen.
Best. Goated.
Goated. I do say that.
Bad. Chop.
Yo, millennials don't say bad. They say whack. Chop. Maybe I say chop.
Notice.
Notice, clock it,
Hype up. Glaze.
hype up, glaze.
History.
I do say glaze. Lore, I do say lore.
Lore. Good job. You
Good job. Fucking millennials don't say good job. They say like that's dope or some shit. You
Hey,
ate. I do say
enemy.
that. I don't say that. I don't say you ate. Enemy op. I do say op. Op is not Gen Z slang. It's fucking Chirac slang. Right, Miku? Yeah, this is all just AAVE, right? Op is like some Chief Keef shit. Motherfuckers been saying op since the early 2000s. Dimo Borgir, my daughter is a millennial born. Holy fuck, you a unk. You a fucking unk. Dimo Borgir, I can speak 3 languages. What? English, Swedish, and gay? Is that your 3 languages? English, Swedish, and gay.
You are 5'8". I'm 6'7". Best.
6'7". The way I speak gay, I speak gay. It's just, gay and black slang incorporated into white slang. Like that's what Gen Z slang is, gay slang. Not gay, maybe what do you call it? Drag slang and black slang. Motherfucking white people always steal from the black and the gays, but then they're racist and homophobic. Make it make sense, right? Dimo Borgir is the American culture that has made. Okay. No personal attacks in chat, okay? No personal attacks. I gotta learn the culture of my ops, of the ops, okay? Right? Also, it's not American culture. It's like I don't know. It's people culture. I don't talk like an American. Like I don't say that's a fine piece of watch you have, buddy. I don't say buddy, right? Where are you from, buddy? I don't say that. Right?
I hope he does and he comes here. Alien, I show speed if you're out there. I want to come on your stream. I'll be your guide. Aliens are real.
Yeah, I don't say dude. Surf's up, dude.
Not only are aliens real, but I've met them. I've never talked about this before. I've met aliens. They come to me and they tell me stories. They speak to me telepathically from planet Xenu. It's all fucking real. Aliens are real. If you don't believe in aliens, you're evil, honestly. Aliens have visited us. They come to watch us all the time. Like, look at what I'll show you right now. I'll show you the real shit, the real aliens, the stuff.
Yeah, I am influenced heavily by the U.S. Surveyor. I watch Blood In, Blood Out. I listen to Wu-Tang. However, talking like an American won't make you young. How does it make any sense? Are there not old Americans? Are Yankees just all young? Right? You speak American. I do speak American English. That does not make me sound young. Make it make sense. Are there not old? Are there not old Americans? Yankees. Are there not old Yankees? Yeah. I do speak American English because I'm influenced by that's how I learn how to speak. If I speak like a Malaysian in English, you won't understand me. Right? If I speak Malaysian English, you won't even understand what's happening. Right? Yeah, but speaking like an American won't make you young. This makes no sense. Dimmu Borgir, you fucking gay black metal listener, aficionado, connoisseur. But yeah, speaking like an American won't make you young. Brother.
Explain.
Look, Malaysians will code switch. Let me teach you something about Malaysians. We will code switch. When I'm with y'all, I'm speaking Yankee. But when I'm with a Malaysian, I'm speaking Malaysian English. I can't even do it right now. I have to be in the presence of a Malaysian. Then I'll start speaking, hey, That thing, where you get that thing, huh? This how Malaysians speak English. Hey, where you, yesterday you went where? You went to the shop, ah? What shop you went? What shop you go, ah? Well, yesterday what shop you go? Which shop you go? Hey, I went to the mama lah. I went to the mama. You know, yesterday I went to mama. You won't understand that shit. You don't need. I can't even do it without a Malaysian. I can't even do it properly without a Malaysian. But when I'm in a Malaysian, if I gotta speak English, of course, generally I wouldn't speak English with a Malaysian, right? Thank you, Gunner. That's a crazy range. That's cheating. You can't say 16 to 55. That's a crazy range. That's cheating. Shut the fuck up. Anybody can say this. You sound from 16 to 55. Generally, when I'm in the presence of a Malaysian, if I gotta speak English, that's how I would speak, right? But Demu Borgir, I can't speak like that to explain stuff because it's for day-to-day communication. Like, why you park here? Hey, why you cannot park your car here, You cannot park your car here. And that's how we speak English in Malaysia. Hey, your car cannot park here. Your car cannot park here, you know? It does. Who farted? That sounds like English with a heavy accent. But that accent is more for day-to-day communication. Like if you're fighting, if you're like simple stuff. I can't be talking about bad empanada stuff in that English. But yeah, we will. You see, this is the speciality of a Malaysian. We can code switch. We even code switch fucking English. I got friends who live in Limey Land. They have a thick British accent. Good day, love. Good morning, love. What are you doing? Yeah, they have a fucking thick British accent. And then when they talk English to me, suddenly it changes. Right? We code switch. Jess Pulido, Jamaicans and South Africans do the same thing. Do they? I don't think Jamaicans code switch. Nigerians, probably yes. Like we code switch according to who we speak to. We even code switch English. This is what crackers can't do. This is our special ability that crackers can't do. They don't code switch because they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Crackers are assholes. They don't code switch. But we Asians, Africans, we code switch because we adapt to the situation. When I meet a Chinese unk, I'm going to speak like a Chinese person, and that Chinese person will speak like me. So it becomes funny. I try to speak like a Chinese, the Chinese try to speak like me. It's crazy, but it is what it is. But crackers, they don't code switch. Jamaicans switch hard. They call it patois. But do they switch it when like, when they're with Americans? Do they switch the accent? Or I don't know.
Find this aside from aliens. Look at this. The star UFO. They're sending us stars.
No, this is fake, by the way. This shit is fake. This one is fake. This one has been debunked. Naomi. Yo, we have Jamaicans in chat. Holy shit. What is going on today? There's like Jamaicans, there's like aliens in chat, there's jinns in chat. Join Discord if you're Jamaican. Or if you're... Yeah, because we only have one Jamaican in Discord, right? I kind of feel sorry for the Jamaican. There's only one Jamaican in Discord. It's kind of crazy, right? Jamaican speaker Creole. I know about patois, okay? Everybody know patois. Then in America, we code switch. Same thing. They wouldn't understand. Okay, that makes sense. But I've never heard a Jamaican. Oh yeah, Jesus is Jamaican, but he's like American. Jesus Nice is Jamaican. Oh yeah, academics goes off on Jesus. Wait, this was 3 years ago. What? Dimo Borgir, I think you're confusing American white people with the rest of the world's whiteys. Look, Dimo Borgir, explain yourself. You say I sound old because I sound American. What, Americans can't sound old? So yeah, you're wrong. Naomi, some people don't, but at work and school, most are taught to. Yeah, big up the patois though. That's like the coolest form of English. And the patois is influenced by the Irish. Look, Dirmu Borgir, can an American sound old? Right? Heidi's wildin'. Surfer slang. Yes, Pulido, I went to school with a lot of Nigerians and Jamaicans. They code switch. That's for survival. Right? Those Jamaican Americans. But I'm talking about local Jamaicans. Do they code switch when, like local, if you go to Jamaica, right? Do they code switch or do they just speak in patois to you? Dimo Borgir, I've seen your picture. No, you have not seen my photo. Okay? I'm not very young. I'm not very young. I do not look very young. Right? I look younger than my age, but I do not look very young. Will you help me repair my door? What? Okay, we hit the 3-hour mark. Wait, what is this?
Ashley St. Clair went on a podcast yesterday and said MAGA is afraid of a song starts at 1910. You know what's really interesting?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Okay, I don't think there's nothing else for me to cover. So Life, he sounds like he's from a hood in Cali, but came from South America. Who are you talking about? Or Caribbean? Naomi, Jamaicans in Jamaica are taught to speak proper English in school. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I think you guys do. I mean, the Jamaican in Discord probably speaks. The Jamaican in Discord probably, what's his name? Sham. He probably tones down his patois a bit just so we can understand, right? He probably does that so we can understand his shit. Otherwise, can't understand shit, right? Human wrongs. Yo, streamer, are you trying to get me in jail or some shit? What is your opinion on hereditary? No, I do not. Yes, monarchy. Banish monarchy. Banish monarchy. You're trying to get me banned? I mean, you're trying to get me in jail? I could be jail, you get me? I could be jail for talking shit about the monarchy. I do not believe in the monarchy. Muslims do not believe in the monarchy. Commies don't believe in the monarchy. Commies literally murdered the fucking monarchists. And the Chinese commies were like, yo, get a fucking job. Fucking parasites. Get a fucking job. Right? Yeah, I don't believe. Hereditary monarchy is fuckeries. Monarchy is fuckery, people. Motherfuckers just leeching from our hard work. We make the money, they just leech off of it. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. The capitalists love the monarchists because the monarchy, these fucking sultans and these fucking kings, right? These fucking kings are crack addicts. They're fucking crack addicts. This is why the capitalists love the monarchists, because they're easy to manipulate. Just give them crack. And capitalists manufacture crack. So yeah, it's so easy to manipulate a monarchy. Just give them some crack. Fucking crack addicts. Human wrongs. Well, yeah, communists are bloodthirsty. We all know this. Yeah, big up the commies for being bloodthirsty. You gotta be bloodthirsty to survive. You gotta redact your enemy. You gotta Minecraft your enemies. You gotta redact the Barwas. The Barwas, you gotta redact. You gotta eliminate the Barwas. Look at Abu Shabab, people. Look at Abu Shabab in Gaza. Look at Abu Shabab. How many Palestinians did Abu Shabab kill? You should have killed Abu Shabab. I mean, in Minecraft. You should have redacted Abu Shabab early. You should remove the Barwas from Earth because they will kill your people. Right? Big up the bloodthirsty commies. Human wrongs. No, capitalists love monarchists. The only reason they don't like the monarchs is because they're not monarchs. Right? They're not getting that money. Capitalism and monarchism is the same thing. Capitalist is just a monarchy of the capitalists. Right? And that's what capitalism is, a form of monarchy. It's an expensive form of monarchy. It's the same thing. It's the same people. It's the same people. It's the same dynasties in capitalists. Right? Capitalist is just a monarchy of the billionaires. It's the same ass thing. It's feudalism for billionaires, for capitalists. Same ass thing. Right? It's the same group of people that are privileged in capitalism. Right? Same group of people. This is why communism is the one. Because communism is for the people. Right? Communism is for the people. Yeah, they sometimes they do this shit. You know what capitalism, sometimes you do socialist, you do collectivist shit to shut the people up. This is why capitalists sometimes they do collectivist shits. Like, yo, you get to be a shareholder. They give you crumbs so that you don't fight the system. Right? It's so fucking obvious. You gotta be dumb as hell to not see through this. They even do socialisms sometimes. They give you crumbs so that you don't revolt. This is basic shit. Right? But at the end of the day, they only benefit the few. Capitalists will end up only benefiting the few. You don't need to read any books. Just wake the fuck up and look at the fucking world. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening in capitalist countries. Right? Look at what's happening. Right? Okay, this guy is probably an anarchist. Shut the fuck up. I'm not entertaining capitalists. I'm not entertaining capitalists when I'm about to end my fucking stream. Right? Yeah, he's a lib. Capitalists were OG socialists. Get the fuck out of here. Liberal movements. Yo, they supported liberal movements. See, people, these motherfuckers are dumb as hell. They can't see through the fucking propaganda. They're so propagandized. Of course, capitalism is going to have certain socialist elements. I literally live in a country like that. How the fuck am I not supposed to understand this? How the fuck am I not supposed to see through this, through capitalism, when I literally live in a capitalist state that has socialist elements? The socialist elements exist to shut you the fuck up so you can turn into a fucking liberal such as this motherfucker here. Human wrongs. The socialist elements serve to diffuse you, to diffuse any movement that wants to take down the capitalist elite. So they give you crumbs, right? They give you threads, right? They give you threads. Suck them, yes. This suck them shit. Are you a Yankee, human wrongs? This suck them shit has been tried and failed in Europe, right? Where it's capitalist, but they give you crumbs so that you shut the fuck up, right? Suck them. People have warned about suck dems since the fucking 1800s. And yet people keep falling for it. Right? Not that deep. Not that deep. Okay, people, don't forget to, especially the Jamaican, don't forget to join Discord. Right? Join the fucking Discord. You get me? Yeah, suck them doesn't work at all. DPRK is doing good. They're doing really well. DPRK is yeah. China is doing really well. Right? China is doing really well. Not a Yankee, you're from the South. Which part? Name a country. Yo, Yankee is not about geographical. Yankee is not about geography. Yankee is a state of mind, and you sound like a Yankee. You could be a Mexican Yankee. You could be a fucking Malaysian Yankee. You could be a Pakistani Yankee. Yankee is not about geographical shit. Right? Exactly. All Western, all capitalists are Yankees. Right? China does not have an economy dominated by private property. They really don't. Their economy is dominated by the government. They're not dominated by private property. Bro, Chinese people are running away from China. Chinese capitalists are literally running away from China because they can't own shit. This is reality. Chinese capitalists, they can't own shit. They can't own property, so they go to my country because my country is a capitalist country, right? So yeah, and Chinese economy is controlled completely by the workers, by the government. They decide what flies and what don't fly. I'm not saying it's perfect, but that's how you should at least start. It's not perfect. It's not communism. Right? It's going towards socialism. That's how you should at least start. The government has the people. Right? The dictatorship of the people has to own your country. Right? Yeah, that's wrong, human wrongs. That's just wrong. China is owned by the workers. The workers make the decisions in China. Right? So yeah, you're just wrong. Yeah, the Chinese people are not allowed. He already said something wrong. They're not allowed to own private property. Like literally, I'm seeing this with my own eyes, lived experience. I'm literally seeing with my own eyes Chinese people running away from China. Because what? They can't own property. They need to own property and they can't. So they run away to my country where you can buy property. My country is a capitalist country. What's good, Kiki? Speaking of China. Yeah, they do have billionaires in China. It's not perfect. They're not. But at least you should start governing your billionaires. Right? At least you should start governing. Yeah, at the very least, you should start governing. They should listen to you, not them control you. But yeah, China is not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. But yeah, it's better than capitalism. It's better than capitalism. Yeah, it is privately owned, but it's not privately governed. Those businesses are governed by the government. Do you understand this concept? Those businesses are governed by the workers. Okay, they have a union. They have not some random union with a bunch of gangsters. They have a government union. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. They have a union, like a literal government union. Not just some rando union, right? Yeah, so yeah. The government has full control over yes, they do. Look, fascists, people are just throwing away this fascist word. What does fascist mean? Tell me. What does fascist mean? That's some Yankee shit. Just whatever you hate is fascism. Oh, that's fascism. Oh, that's fascism. Yeah, this is true though. This is true. China isn't a world China is not a problem. China benefits us. Look, human wrong. Stop saying oh fascism, Italy. No, what is fascism? Everything you hate is fascism. You can't even explain what fascism is. What is fascism? What the fuck is fascism? Tell me. Yankees always used it. That's fascist. Oh, that's fascist. You're fascist. No. What is fascism? Tell me. Don't just name a country. Tell me what is fascism. Motherfucker don't even know what fascism is, and he's throwing it away willy-nilly. Holy shit. What is fascism? Don't just say fascist when you don't even know what that word means. Motherfucker don't he's looking for the dictionary now. Looking for the dictionary. What the fuck is fascism? The Yankees like to use this word fascist. Oh, that's fascist. China is fascist. Russia is fascist. Fascism is when I don't get That's not what fascism is. You just describe what you want, what you wanna. What is fascism? Tell me. That's not fascism. That's not, you're just describing what you hate. That's not what fascism is. What do you mean read Mussolini? What if I don't want, you know, kind of like how the Germans, you see how the Germans, oh, this is Semitism. What if I don't subscribe to that? What if I don't subscribe to Mussolini? Maybe you're a fascist. If you believe in the words of the Mussolini, right? Maybe you're a fascist. Right? I don't give a shit about fucking Europeans. I don't give a shit about European, you know, terms. Maybe you are a fascist. That's what you are. It's not a good or a bad thing. You're just a fascist. Yeah. In what way is Italy comparable to China? In what way is Italy comparable to China? Right? But yeah, you see, Demo Borgir made a good point. China is not a world problem. So China is not a world problem. In fact, China is what the world should aspire to at least the bare minimum. China is you know, when China is socialist with Chinese characteristics, right? That's what they are. This is what the world should be. You should adapt socialist to your country, to your culture. Yeah, that's autistic, by the way. Okay, so technically it might be similar, but what makes it similar? Right? What makes it similar? Right? Let's get into Italy. What makes it similar? That's just describing something. That's just describing something in a basic, right? That's just scratching the surface. Okay? What makes it similar between Italy and China? What makes it similar? Right? You can say the same thing about a lot of companies, but what makes it exceptionally similar? Why do you think of Italy under fascism when you think of China? What makes it exceptionally similar? Is China, what makes it exceptionally similar? Similar levels? No, it's not similar levels. Italy under Mussolini was capitalist as shit. They were corporate as shit. Right? They didn't have, what makes it similar? It's not similar. The Italy under Mussolini was corporate as shit in comparison to China. And look, Italy, remember, Italy invaded. Italy under Mussolini was imperial as hell. Which country has China invaded through violence? Which country? Tell me. Italy under Mussolini was violent and imperial. How is it similar? How is it similar? It's not similar. Just because it's if you do big brush strokes, it's kind of similar. The government has control. Most government have control. Most government exert some form of control over businesses. So you can say that shit about any country. What makes Italy and China exceptionally similar? I can think of one difference. China is not imperialist. How many? China is not imperialist. You're talking about Mussolini, Hitler's fucking buddy. Mussolini is Hitler's fucking butt buddy. Right? If you're talking about, the government has control over the businesses, so yeah, it's similar. Holy fuck, you can say that about a lot of countries. What makes them exceptionally similar? You're talking about Mussolini here, he fucked African countries. You're talking about Mussolini who fucked African countries, who brutally committed genocide in African countries, in comparison to China, who invests in African countries, infrastructure, right? So yeah, they're not similar. How the fuck is China similar to fascist Italy? Holy shit. What the fuck are you even talking about here? Yo, it's mad in the dunya. What the fuck is this motherfucker even talking about? This is one of those people who the Nazis were socialists. Pol Pot was socialists. Right? So yeah, China is not fascist. You can't prove it. You can't prove China is fascist. Tell me by the basic definition of fascism, the multiple definitions of fascism, which one does China fulfill? I'm not a China defender. I've talked shit about China all the time. But this is not the one. Comparing China to fucking fascist Italy, just because there's certain things that are similar, or the government exert control over that does not mean they do things the same way. Right? Just because technically, by definition, they are similar in certain stuff, but what makes them exceptionally similar? Tell me. What makes them exceptionally similar? Nothing. China did not fuck African countries. China invested in African countries. You're talking about Mussolini. Wait, let me check. Mussolini, I think Libya, and what's the other one? He fucked Libya, and what was the other one? And he invaded Libya, and what's the other one? Holy shit, I forgot. Let me check. Yeah, they colonized Libya. Say, you're talking about something two completely different things here. What's the other one? Libya and I forgot. People, help me out. I didn't say Italy was capitalist. You said you compared China to fascist Italy, right? You compared China to fascist Italy. It's a crazy comparison. Yeah, he's dumb. Like it is. China is not similar to, right? You can say, oh, the U.S. over here is the same as this other country because the government has control over businesses. You can say that about a lot of countries. But what makes it exceptionally similar, right? You can say the Nazis and Italy and Mussolini and Hitler are similar because number one, they're friends. They like each other in the first place. Number two, they were violent imperialists. You can say Hitler, they are exceptionally similar. You don't even have to talk about how they run their country. How they run their country. They can say this is how they run their country, but how they run their country is not necessarily how they say they run their country because Pol Pot was saying he was socialist, right? He did this and he did this, but the reality is he did not run his country like that. He was a violent genocider, right? So yeah, that becomes a factor. When you kill 20 million people, that becomes a factor in your governance, right? But how is China similar to fascist Italy? I don't see anything exceptionally similar. Like if you want to say it's how they run their country, okay, you got to get into details. You got to get into how China runs their country in detail and how fascist Italy run their country in detail. Not just say a bunch of definitions, say a bunch of words, right? I didn't say China was socialist. When the fuck did I say China was socialist? Yo, you're a fucking idiot. I did not say, I literally said China is moving towards socialism. I did not say they were socialists. I said socialists with Chinese characteristics. You never know what's going to happen to China, right? What is China? Why do you give a shit what I think about China? When did I say it's not capitalist? When did I say it's not capitalist? Holy fuck, this motherfucker is arguing with his brain. You're arguing with your brain. I'm not about to talk about someone arguing with his brains. Yes, China does have capitalists, but the government controls the capitalists. Okay, and then this motherfucker randomly said, so they're fascists like Italy, Mussolini. I did not say China is not capitalist. I said they have capitalism. It exists. They have capitalists in China. They're governed by the government, okay? They're governed by the workers, right? Yeah, we can disagree, because our disagreement is not a problem. Our disagreement is not a problem. Who all for the which capitalism occurs inside China with nations outside. Yeah, it does occur inside China. So I tried to explain what China is in not even in detail, in words, in paragraphs. And this motherfucker goes, oh, so fascist, like Mussolini. Okay, then what makes them exceptionally similar with Mussolini? I can say Pol Pot, Hitler, kind of similar with Mussolini. How is China right now? Who the fuck is Xi Jinping? Who the fuck is Xi Jinping? Who the fuck is this? I don't know who this is. They're governed by the Chinese communists. They're not governed by, okay, prove that they're not governed by the workers. The party is made up of workers. Holy shit. The party is made up of workers. The workers control the party. Capitalism existing in your country does not make your country capitalist. How is China exceptionally similar to fascist Mussolini, right? You're talking about a violent imperialist entity, right? That has invaded multiple North African countries, right? How is this similar to China, right? And if you want to talk about economy, maybe I'm not the right guy, right? But you got to go into details. You can't just say, you can't just paint, Also, I'm not an economist, so I don't give a shit, right? So join Discord. Yeah, if you want to talk further, join Discord. Make this statement in Discord, and then we can talk. Join Discord if you're not a pussy. Too old for the witch. Show me a Chinese community without active social services, low employment, and near zero unhoused. Yeah, show us details. Show us the details that make China right now comparable to fascist Italy. He can't. He's just going to do basic definitions, which you can apply to any country at all. You can compare any country with those definitions, but go into detail. What makes China right now exceptionally similar to fascist Italy? You can't, because once you go into details, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. China is exactly what that Dimmu Borgir said. China is not a world problem. Why are people so bothered by China when they're not a problem? Right? We might disagree, too old for the witch, over China, over certain things, but it's not, these are good disagreements to have. But when you compare China to fascist Italy, holy fuck. That's a big disagreement. Because I have eyes. I can see what China is. Right? So yeah, join Discord. I gotta go to work, people. I gotta go to work. Join Discord. Yeah, if you want to talk shit, join Discord. Big up Xi Jinping. Not Xi Jinping. Big up Xi Jinping. Not Xi Jinping. Whoever the fuck that is. Let's see. Who should I raid? Let me raid someone. On Twitch. Let's do Ray K. Let's do Ray. No, he's playing a game. No, not Ray K. He's playing a game. Who should I raid, people? Hambino. Why do I follow Hambino? Alright, okay. Mundem. Love for the love. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Peace. We're gonna raid Leaping Larry. He's playing a game, I think.
They are lashing out against an unjust world, and it's like, even if I personally think that, like, you know, it's not what they did was like, you know, not the at its core,